we're good. So with that, let's dive back into Beholgar. I had a really nice time with this last time. We played for, just under 2 hours. We made some pretty good progress last night. Some pretty good progress. As I recall, there was like a new area we had just gotten access to. We, of course, had bought a couple things from the witch lady. I got this cool axe. I got a cool, a couple of nifty little power-ups. None of which you would see here in the abilities, but I do have some power-ups. It just doesn't show it anywhere. We bought some cool stuff from the witch lady. We got the nice golden ring. Not 5 of them. Not 5 golden rings, just 1. And I guess that's the only permanent upgrade you can buy from her. She has limited stock, by the way, for full health potions and stacks of antidote potions, which is a shame, but, so it goes. And there's a couple of things we bought from the first guy. We bought the thing that lets us, gold and gems magnetize to us, instead of having to pick everything up manually, which is kind of nice. But the thing that we got at the end of the stream last time was we reached the... Let's see, I guess it's at the end of the Witch's Cemetery, which means I guess we actually can't fast travel here. I don't have the Serpent Key, unfortunately, so I can't get to that area. Let's just close that then. So instead, I think we have to smack this and erase this up. That's right, that's right. So I think I remember the general process we're going for here. Because, as I recall, I can't look at the map right now, but yeah, the Serpent Lair is unavailable to us, and yeah, pretty much anything else requires either a double jump, or just like a locked door, or some kind of ability we can't, like the flesh walls. We can't get rid of the flesh walls in this zone. But what we can do is get to the... Well, they dropped 2 things now, that's neat. Let's get to that like castle area we saw, kind of in like the frozen Alps, like the frozen mountainous areas. That are just past this little area, this little biome. So I'm thinking that's our next destination for the time being, at least. Man, yeah, getting the ones that are down below are kind of hard to reach. We'll just do our thing. We'll just do our thing. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, I was really impressed when we played this last night. I don't think it's a very long game. I don't think we're beating it tonight necessarily, but if I had to guess, if we do decent progress tonight, we might be able to beat it tomorrow if I'm able to stream tomorrow as well. So we shall see. It's a tough game, but it's actually like not quite as like, I feel like it was really tough at the start, and it's become more reasonable now that we're kind of getting our sea legs. No, I can't remember. I think we explored down there, so I think we're good. I could save and dip down to be sure. That's right. This is one of those things. So I don't have the whatever it takes to dissipate the flesh walls. Whatever it takes to tear down these walls. I don't have the ability. Whoops. If it's a weapon, if it's an ability, or some kind of key item, hard to say. But yeah, there's something we lack. We'll get through those areas. So, yes, we went through this whole area. In fact, I think this actually would be a shortcut by some measure. And by the way, I know some of you might be thinking, like, in the bottom left, like, oh, hey, the spikes kind of cut off. What if there's, like, a hidden passage down below? No, it's all spikes. It's all spikes down there. All death. All death. No reprieve. Nothing nice. It's all immediate insta-death. The worst kind of death, no less. A whole bunch of the shields. Right, yeah, exactly. I know what you mean, Meerkat, yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean, and yeah, like, if you're relatively, like, not crazy experienced to the game, if you're relatively new, or even just, like, medium new to the game, it's hard to deal with, but yeah, like, the mega sweat lords of those games, of that game, have definitely, fine-tuned their way through it, unfortunately. Conan looking ass, yeah. Yeah, this dude, yeah, a permanently shirtless protagonist. That, oh, shit. That, as we get, like, pieces of armor and equipment and things like that, like, you don't really see it visually. Our guys just always got the loincloth, always shirtless, always ready to roll in full barbarian garb at all times. Is it a Castlevania-like? Yeah, I would say it. I would classify this as a Metroidvania. It is more Castlevania than Metroid. Certainly in its aesthetic choices and otherwise. But, yeah, you can, I would say, like, you get some of the familiar trappings of Metroidvanias, as well as some of the familiar trappings of, like, Castlevania games, specifically with the more kind of medieval, zombies and demons and that kind of shit. Less of a sci-fi kind of deal. Oh, shit. Still took that hit, unfortunately. Ow. Of course, we do have the dodge button to get past these fools. Oh, right, I have to go up, don't I? Yes, I have to go up. So in that case... Let's see, I do have the not bestest weapon to deal with which to deal with these lads. Ow. Oh my god, I just hit it every time. Unfortunately, I'm losing all my poison resistance. I did take a poison hit there. If I could find a healing item quickly, I might not auto-die, but I think I'm about to die. Ooh, here we go. Want to drop some heals? Yeah, unfortunately that poison takes like 70% of your health. And the only way through it is to just have antidote on your person. Those are very hard to find. You can buy them, but they're also crazy expensive. The strat is just don't get poisoned. Just don't do it. Just choose not to get poisoned. It's that simple. When you die, you do lose a little bit of money, but there's no game over. There's no like, oh, you're out of lives, fuck you. There's nothing like that, thank goodness. It's a pretty tough game, and it has some of those old school Castlevania-isms. Not nearly as unforgiving, I don't think, as Castlevania 1 or 2. But it's still tough. It's still tough, so limited lives or game overs would be quite brutal here. I do wish the poison wasn't quite so punishing. That's like a balancing thing I don't love. Poison is rough. Yeah, I can't quite get through there. Let's deal with this guy first. Can I throw this through the wall? I cannot throw that through walls. And I have to take the upper path. There's just no other way. And of course, some projectiles work really well. I guess I might be able to projectile that one. Yeah, I don't quite throw it far enough. There we go. Ah, still got hit. Oh shit, am I just dead? I can tank one hit. Oh shit, that would have been really helpful actually. That poison, that antidote actually. I'm going to shit. I'm going to jump over there and see if I can get that whatever in that vase. There we go. Thankfully he doesn't have the wherewithal to turn around so I can just kill him, but these guys are the worst. The worstliest. Elif says, have you ever done the thing where like, yeah, you go to a particular website to look something up, or yeah, do some kind of like, oh hey, like I went to this site for a particular purpose and I've now forgotten what it is. Yes, that happens more often than I want to admit. Far more frequently than I want to admit. It is a frequent problem. Like I was saying, I was joking earlier, you know, as I'm getting old and feeble, my brain begins to shut down. Speaking of my brain shutting down, I took the wrong path because this is a dead end. I think what you do... Oh, shit. Ooh, alright, I gotta wait. Oh, no, I think I might be dead. I think I'm dead here because we had this happen last time, and I don't know how to jump off that one. Yeah, that's a problem. It's like, if I can jump up quickly... Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Oh, but now I'm dead. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it's like, you can't really, like, climb onto that platform very well. It's kind of a full commit once you land on that thing. Okay, so I see where I went astray, though. So I shouldn't have gone straight after we got past that demon area. I should have taken the lower path. The lower path is what we want. Because in my mind, we need to climb up, get to the snowy mountainous area. So in my mind, going down to reach that area seems counterintuitive, but I'm pretty sure that's what we have to do. Yeah, that's a tricky little platforming situation to be in. And yeah, if you're in that corner... You're not guaranteed to be dead, but man, it's hard to get out of that one. Because you have to be really tricky on the ledge grab. And then so you can jump over the ledge grab. However, you have to time it well with that disappearing platform. Because if your timing is off like it was with me, then you are guaranteed dead. Alright, so this guy... I still got hit, unfortunate. I might be dead. I might be guaranteed dead. I'm half health. Good news is I can kill him because I got the right projectile for him. Oh no, it goes away. That's a shame. Could use that antidote. I'm dead, yeah. I wish I could have gotten that antidote. Shit, man. I also wish I could fast travel. What's frustrating is there is fast travel, but it only lets you travel to a new region. So I'm in the Witch's Cemetery. If I try to fast travel to the Witch's Cemetery, I'll just end up here because I'm already there. I want to go to a specific area within the Witch's Cemetery. And if there's a way to do that, I have not found a way to do so. Like, maybe we can unlock it eventually. So, you know, there are things about this game that I think are really neat, and there's some things that I would like a little bit more control over. That's one of them. There's some UI things I don't love about this game. Some UI quirks and, like, conveyance to the player. that I think are sub ideal, less than ideal. And there have been a couple glitches. There's some honest to goodness and very fairly easy to replicate glitches that we stumbled into. However, it's still a pretty cool game. Oh, poison. That's awful. Oh shit. Oh, I think I'm guaranteed dead. Unless I can get the antidote from that one guy. That's where it's brutal. Like, sometimes this game is very generous with its health drops. Oh, I want that. Okay, but I'm not guaranteed dead, thankfully. Sometimes this game is very generous with its health drops. Other times you will go 10 plus minutes and just get nothing. I will take that. That's a good one. And the nice thing is if you save, that does restore your health. And find a save point that does restore enemies. Classic Dark Souls form. It does respawn the bad guys. I've already been there. But it does at least heal you. So there's at least that. There's at least that aspect. I wish that there was... I kind of wish there was a map, because to be honest, I can't remember what path led me to that, like, snowy area, but it's gotta be down this way, though. Oh, shit. Gotta be down this way, because... hoping I'll know when I see it. Maybe this way? Maybe. Smack. There we go. Take all that. Take all that. Confirm that wolves wag their tails. You know, I've heard that as well. Yeah, I've heard that wolves are... like, there's a lot of, like, dog-like things that wolves do. Or rather, I guess, wolf-like things that dogs do. Things that they inherited. There's no disputing that, like, you look at, like, wolf puppies. It's like, yep, they're very cute. They're undeniably very, very cute. That's a lot of witch ladies. I'm informed I need to burn the witches and... wait, no, what is it? Burn the witches and dig the ditches, or dig through the ditches or something? I don't know. Slam into the back of my Dracula. Alright, here we go. Oop. I think I'm in the right path, by the way, because this feels like the path we kind of ended up in last time. Right, we can't deal with this, and I think if I even touch that, I will take too much damage and just explode. And I cannot drop through the bridge. There's a Transylvanian twist to it. There probably is. I'm not considering. We jumped through up here, and I think... see that flag up there? I was gonna say, I think there was maybe something we picked up here, but nothing else here for us. Oh, it's a monster mash. Oh, even better. I mean, who's not gonna be down for a graveyard smash? Oh, microphone. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Yes, let me see if I can fix that. Give me 1 sec. Thanks for the heads up. Sorry about that. I wish I should have read that sooner. Yeah, apologies for the poppin'. My first name must be Mary. The way we were poppin'. The way the microphone was poppin'. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, there's a loading zone right there. Interesting. Yeah. And when he unloads, he just resets back at his default location. I'm gonna guess that's death. What do you guys think? Is that death? I'll wait until I have a save point. Right armor these guys. Yeah, the way they kind of ready up. They square up like that. Ooh. I should probably find a save point before I get too confident and rue the day I heck with these guys. Actually, not even heck with these guys. Heck with the those kinds of pits, because these pits. That's another issue with, you know, in games like this. It's like, oh, is they're gonna be a secret down there, or is it death? And 99 times out of 100 in games like this, usually it's death. But sometimes there's that one where, well, yeah, bro, you have to know to drop down to get the secret. That's why it's a secret, of course. Or if there was some kind of indicator, if there was some kind of thing to say like, ooh, maybe this one's different. I'm not like the other death pits. I'm not like the other girls. I think we went into here. I think we plundered this area. Yeah, there was the lore thingy, and I think there was a jump we couldn't make to the left because I don't have a double jump. So I think... I jump over that one, actually, because the lower ones are harder to hit. Yeah, I think I'll need to come back to there once we get some kind of either double jump or a wall jump or something. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping some kind of double jump or a wall jump. Yeah, this is what we got last time. I remember getting to this thing last time and being like, let's call it just because it's getting late. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we actually went a little bit further than this because But I remember looking for a save point. I can't remember if we found one. And you know, I think maybe we did find one. But what I find... yeah, we did find a save point. I guess it's still in the same biome, though, because there was no opportunity to warp to anything new. So this is still the same area. Sick. I can't... oh, wait. Can I break those? Okay, no, I cannot break those with the melee weapon. Yeah. The axe, which is not the bestliest. Not the worstliest, but not the bestliest. That was neat. There we go. Yeah, the axe is just okay. There's not really much of an upward arc to it. It's more of a... It's not really reminiscent of the axe in Castlevania that has like an upward trajectory, like an upward arc. This axe is more... kind of more closer to the holy water in Castlevania because it's more of a downward spike, but without the area of effect, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, I do remember using the save point. And out of curiosity, if I go to fast travel... So yeah, so it's still... wait, hold on. If I go up... That's interesting. So if I go up... It takes me somewhere... But I can't actually see where it is. And it's not the close button, because if I go up again, then it brings me to the close button. So there's some kind of, like, mysterious off the UI selectable place or selectable thing on this menu. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I don't think we actually have the means of fast traveling there just yet. So I guess this is still more or less considered to be within the witch's place. Look how these little goblin fellas jump out at you. Yeah, the witch's graveyard. So, still got a ways to go before we enter like a new biome area. Ooh, boss battle maybe? Boss, what's up, Whale? Good to see you, buddy. Okay, maybe not yet. I do have the good ranged weapon. I like this ranged weapon a lot. Ooh, shit. Back that thing up. Explode his ass. There we go. Ooh, I'd much rather have the fire, but that's fine. And we didn't start it. We didn't start the fire. Whoop. I'm actually gonna back up because I don't want to fly off the edge. Fly off the handle. Okay, this has got to be a new biome. Don't stand there with your penis in your mouth telling me this is not gonna be a new biome or some kind of like special area. There's no way this can be. Yeah, there we go. We found the palace. So this is not part of the witch's graveyard anymore. We found a new thing. This is what I was hoping to find. Also, again, this is not a Castlevania game. Obviously, the sconces and the torches cannot be broken to find treasures. And yet, I can't help it. It's what I'm used to. It's baked into my blood. I can't help it. I see torches. I see sconces. I wish to break them. Now, as a Zelda enjoyer, of course, I appreciate the fact that the jars and pottery is breakable. And that gives you the goods. So that's at least something. But, I would say take a drink every time you see a thing in this game that reminds you of Castlevania specifically. Again, Metroidvanias, of course, are, you know, typically a mix of things from Metroid and Castlevania, but, like, this is more very much Castlevania than, than Metroid. Obvious reasons. Oh, I'm actually surprised. So 2 axes and a melee hit did not kill him. It's 3 to kill his ass, or 2 and 2. Now, these guys you can kill. The statues you cannot kill, but those guys are murderable. Moida. Can I reach that one? Oh shit. Oh, I can't get the heals, but I want it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, he fucking no-scoped me. He fucking sniped me, goddamn. The reads on that guy were very impressive. I need to time that better. Oh, I guess we did find a save. Okay, that did not even register to me that we'd found a save, but thank goodness. Yeah, seriously, it's easier said than done to do that kind of challenge in this game in moderation. Give me the wall chick. Yeah, the wall turkey leg. The wall turkey. Tatsuki Fujimoto. I don't think I know that one, actually. Right, or it's Chainsaw Man. That's a big one. That's a popular one, for sure. Interesting how when we were here earlier, You can see my cursor. These two dudes were not in sequence. Like, they were kind of slightly off kilter. Or not off kilter, but like offset. But now they're firing in perfect synchronization. Which in some ways is actually a little bit harder to deal with, but we got there. There we go. Got his ass. Let's see if I can get through that little upper area first. And then we'll check out the lower area. There's no indication for which one is the real direction, but just something to try, I suppose. Yeah, he pushed my shit. He fucking sniped me real good. Fucking his tracking was absolutely on point. Unfortunately for me. Also unfortunate that if you're hanging off the ledge, you still get shot by those projectiles. Yeah. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I wanted to see. Oh shit. That's what I wanted to see where I could. Can I get those jumps in? Oh, he respawned? I did not realize that was a thing in this game. Oh no. I think I might just be screwed then. I guess I have to just go fast. Because I don't know if I can grab that ledge quick enough. I'm fucking dead. Yeah, to be honest, I've never seen enemies respawn in this game unless you save at the campfire. Saving at the campfire respawns them. Maybe because his death animation doesn't finish when I'm falling off screen. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe like because his death animation is still in progress when I fall and he unloads, the sprite model loads. Maybe like an enemy isn't considered dead until the entirety of their death animation is over. Oh shit. To see, he can still hit me. I gotta be careful. So I think in order to like really make sure I get the kill, I have to make sure I am able to kill him in a way that keeps me on screen. That's why I keep trying to grab that ledge, but I just couldn't grab any of them until I land all the way at the bottom. Maybe the idea is you actually can't grab a ledge that's that small. Oh shit. Like when you're falling at too high of a speed. Like maybe that's what it is. Like because I was like coming in kind of hot. We were falling like pretty quickly there. Oh, what I would give to be able to pick up that health. Ooh. Oh, well, it's just as well. I can't actually get through anyways. So it is of no consequence because that door is closed anyway. And in proper Castlevania form, I'm checking the walls to make sure there's nothing else hiding around here. Repressed, the folks are over there. Right. Love in interesting ways. So I'm gonna ask a really dumb question, Aleph. I'm guessing it's an anime then, like it's like an animated series. It sounds like it deals with some pretty heavy shit though. And I'm also guessing it's a newer anime. Because I've never heard of it, but if it's the same writer as Chainsaw Man, and of course Chainsaw Man has been very popular. Move the camera down ever so slightly, but there is something down there. Ooh. I thought for sure that meant there was something cool down here. All that is down here is death. Yep, all that is down here is death. That is unfortunate. That's a very unfortunate placement. That's very unfortunate because like you move the camera down, the game lets you move the camera very, very little, but it's like, oh, there's like, that's maybe like, I see something like that, I go, okay, that's probably indication that there's a secret down there. Nope. Bamboozled again. Bamboozled again. Oh shit, oh shit, oh no, fuck, yeah. Okay, well, it's not instant death, but it is just about. So you have to time 2 platforms. I didn't notice the spikes until I made that first jump. And they are not necessarily in sequence. Yeah. Now that is a pretty rough timing. Okay, but I can grab this guy. Okay, that gives me some reprieve. There we go. Now I feel better. Oop. Can't make that jump. Can I climb through? I can't climb through. I need some kind of double jump. Or something to be able to, like, make that spot up top. But again, thank goodness. Thank goodness that there's not, like, a limited number of lives or anything. No game over system. Thank freaking goodness. So I can fuck up as many times as I am comfortable. Oh, shit. Actually, there's something down there. Okay. I can't reach him. Oh, my God. See, I can jump up that. There we go. Get the save point. Swing. Yeah, fuck you. That was kind of, that felt like a bit of a fuck you placement. I can't say I loved that like placement on the with that one platform, just because it felt like that was a misdirection. Guys have a very easy reach, a very like good and unfortunate reach, but they don't do a ton of damage. out little projectiles. Oh. Good thing that doesn't fuck me up. Also, I assume this was a wall. It is not a wall. We exploded into meaty chunks and we die. It is nice and visceral. Nice and explosive and visceral. So we can go up. Let's do that first. So there's this path. There was a second path we could go back to try at some point. Got a couple of things to experiment with. Actually. Ooh, I thought for sure there'd be a secret in there somewhere. That wall to me just screams Castlevania secret. Heck. Do I try it? Yeah, I know. It's like I have to try, man. I have to try. Yeah, it does sound interesting, Aleph. Yeah, I like what I'm hearing. Sounds like it's some heavy shit, but some enjoyable shit. What do you think his attack is trying to do? Oh, shit. Oop. Ow. I get, maybe it's just a melee hit. Oh, there's like a ground. I see. It's like a ground fissure thing. Oop. Oop. Ooh. More damage than I thought I did. So out of curiosity, so that's where that leads. Oh shit. So I'm curious about this top path. Ah, fuck. So if I go back this way, climb back up here, get around this fella. Oh shit. Oh wow. Gotta tank that hit. Oh, there's nothing up here. Oh, don't I feel so? There's nothing up there. Oh, I thought for sure there was like something else. There was nothing else then. Alright, well. Never mind then, because in my mind there was like another path that I'd passed up. Other than this one that leads down. Ow. It's little hunchback lads. They're just like mildly bothered when you attack them. But they just keep moving. They don't even mind. They just roll with it. They just roll with it. So there's a door there and a spot up top that has some scary boys. Oh shit. Can't quite fall all that way. Looking for secrets, and I can almost feel that there's got to be something around here. Definitely have a vested interest in using my money to make some purchases at some point. We know that there is still that one extra ring that the lad back at the starting town sells. Costs 1,000, and it makes it so that you can use projectiles to counteract bad guy projectiles, which would be a nice to have, no question. It's not like amazing, it's not as good as some of the other ones we've seen, but still kind of nice. So I guess this is just a background plant, and this whole little area is Bupkis. I'm guessing that maybe there's some reason you'd want to go over there, but I can't find what it is. Ow. A couple apples. There we go, there's some secrets. The thing about the secret areas like this is that they do not respawn. So whatever's there, this is just a one-time thing. We got Jorf in the house. What's up, Jorf? Jorf, I don't know if you ever played this one. I know we tend to like run in the same circles as far as like the weird little indie games that we play, and the kinds of games we keep an eye out for. So I'm not sure if this one's on your radar. You might have seen that the sequel, Beholgar 2, is available. Request a review key in a couple places. I can't remember if it was Keymailer or Lurkit or something, but yeah, there's like this game's sequel is like relatively new. But this is the first one, of course, and it's pretty neat so far. I'm like, it's tough. It's tough, and it is oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, they only start to get like fire when you get close. Yeah, only then do they start to fire. That's kind of cool. But no, it's tough, and there's some things I don't love. Like, I have a couple nitpicks. There are some conveyance things I don't love about as far as... I don't love about the game as far as, like, some things with the menus I don't love. The ways that the menus work. Like, just the UI in general. Like, there's a couple things that I don't love. There are some level design quirks that I think are kind of misleading and kind of not great. And there have been a handful of, like, honest-to-goodness bugs we've discovered. Some of which are very... easy to replicate, like very reliable to replicate. But overall though, it's pretty neat. I'm liking it so far. It's pretty neat. Oh, secret, nice. Yes, I'm liking this game so far overall. Oh shit, you were playing the sequel. He says, funnily enough. Yeah, I see it down there, man. Jorf, as always, if you have any clips to share, I'd love to see it, man. Doesn't have to be from tonight, just down for anything you got for us. So 3 hits to take those guys out. What'd you think of the sequel? What'd you think? They poop it out, and then it kind of is like an instant drop shot. Not unlike how the axes behave, the axe-throwing skeletons. Okay, so we've seen both sides, then, of this area. I remember seeing the left-hand side, and now we've seen this side, but still no way to cut through this thing. So not sure what we need to dissipate those flesh walls, those flesh barriers. There's got to be something. Gotta be something to let us through there, so we just haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. And same thing here, we need either a double jump or some fancy shit to get through there. I can't drop through here. I mean, there's like this kind of square beneath me that looks a little suspicious. Maybe not suspicious, but like there might be something to it. But yeah, from this point onward, we can't go any further to the right. So that means we have the door to knock down, and then also the and then also that upper path we died last time. That's okay. Well, you're welcoming the Raiders. Here, we just welcome the Raiders. Well, it's good to see you, man. Appreciate you chilling with us, bud. Yeah, sorry, I walked up to Will and pressed A. If you want to hear about local rumors, go to the inn in town. Go to the barkeep. Tell him I sent you. He'll give you a discount. Thanks, NPC. Now, what's this all? What's all this then? There's a couple goblin fellas. We got a little fireplace. Looking for any sort of secrets. I see there's a skeleton here. Yeah. So I'm guessing this is just for show then. Maybe there's some deep lore about this banquet hall that would otherwise be significant. But yeah, nothing jumps out at me. Nothing jumps out. Let's head on up then and deal with those mage fellers that got my ass last time. Welcome to Corneria. Speaking of Corneria, of course, the new Star Fox game is out, and I've heard mostly good things about it. I'm kind of curious. I am very much a Star Fox enjoyer. So I definitely want to try that one out at some point. I also want to get in. I want to try my hand at Star Fox 64 randomizer. I know the randomizer is very. I've heard good things about the randomizer. I'm very much a randomizer enjoyer, just in general, of course. I'm like far from an expert, but I enjoy them. I enjoy them muchly. Enjoy them goodly. And I've watched Lovers play the Star Fox 64 randomizer a whole bunch, and it looks very funsies. Very fun. What was that thing I picked up just now? I thought it was going to be maybe an antidote potion thing, but that number remains 0, so I don't think that's what that was. Looking for secrets, as always. Yeah, these columns look like they're walls. Look like they would block you. Oh, potion, health potion, but I'm already at full. We don't really get, like, honest to goodness health potions very often. You usually have to buy those. Let's say the little hunchback lads are a little bit harder to deal with than the larger mage fellers. The larger mage fellers, I think, are like meant to seem tougher. Yeah, these guys' projectiles have a hard time getting around. These guys, not so much. So many gobos. Oh, whoop. I like that there's knockback for these guys. There's 3 of them, goddamn. So gobbo orgy. Oop. There we go, got his ass. Let's go ahead and jump back in and see what else we can find. But yeah, no, I'm curious to try the second game, but I'm not terribly surprised to hear that. Yeah, it also has some quirks. And like I said earlier, yeah, I would say overall, gun to my head, would I recommend this game? Yes, but it's not for everybody. And I would say even if you're not like, so obviously if you're a big fan of Castlevania inspired Metroidvania games, then I would say I probably recommend it, as long as you're okay with some goofery and some wildness with the game mechanics. But I would even then, I would say like, yeah, just be aware of some jank. Some jank is awaiting you. If you're not really into Metroidvanias, you know, this game won't convert you necessarily, but it's got some charm for sure. This one, yeah, definitely more 8-bit. Exactly. I think we can do this. However, we have quite a bit of money, so I'm going to take a very brief sabbatical, head back to the Old Forest so I can make a couple of purchases, because we have over 2,000 bing bongs. That's pretty darn good, so I'm going to take that as an opportunity then to make a purchase or two. Also, we've yet to find the lady's locket. Yeah, someone stole her necklace. We've yet to find that. I'm gonna guess that's probably maybe a bit of a well-kept secret. So I'll take the hit ring. I can't buy multiple, can I? Can't do it, yeah. Don't need the ammo, so we've bought everything this guy has. And at one point, by the way, it was like, oh, her necklace is lost. And this guy's selling a necklace. Now, wait a second. Is this the one? Is it just right next door? And it is not, unfortunately. I tried. So no dice there. Actually, really, I guess that was all I really needed was to buy the hit ring. And the hit ring is only good for canceling out enemy projectile weapons with your own projectile weapons. So, you know, it's not like... It'd be one thing if I could cancel out enemy projectiles with a melee hit. That'd be sick. But yeah, it does not work across the board. Oh, there's no actual save over there. Oh, okay, because that's where I spawned. Excuse me. Yeah, this one looks a lot more 8-bit. Yeah, and I would say it definitely is. Or I guess technically 16-bit. Tornado in your area, Will. Really? That was yesterday? Oh man, I hope there was not too much damage in your general vicinity. I mean, tornadoes can fuck some shit up, man. He said it was fun. I wouldn't blame you if it was actually not that fun. But yeah, I hope it was like you were far enough away from like the main action. I think it was 2 days ago. It was on 4th of July. There was, of course, a really bad storm that came through. Well, it wasn't that bad, but it was a notable storm that came through. And I think it was worse on the Illinois side. So I had an old college buddy of mine. His house, they didn't get hit by a tornado, but the wind was strong enough that it knocked over a power pole. And no, it knocked over a tree, which collapsed onto a power pole, split the damn thing in half, and pulled a bunch of power lines down, including one on his house, and damaged a fuck ton of stuff. And it happened on 4th of July, which obviously a holiday, so that's a whole ass thing. I gotta walk all the way back, that's fine. It's a whole ass thing, and like, you know, who knows how long it's gonna be without power and internet, obviously. Well, I mean, if you don't have power, you obviously don't have internet, but like it like fucked up all of his shit, obviously, so it's gonna be a minute. And he works from home, so it's like, well, this is awkward, guys. So he's trying to figure that whole mess out, so that's a crappy ass time. Thankfully, there's a couple of utility companies in the kind of the St. Louis area. For those not from here, Ameren is the one he has. And yeah, he was saying that Ameren, they did take the emergency call, but he had to sit on hold for a long time because I think that storm fucked up a lot of other folks in the general area. So that was a not ideal way to spend the at least part of the holiday. Happy birthday, America. Here's a fucking tornado, goddamn. Two next to your apartment. Oh, man. Yeah, the sirens, everything. So it was pretty close then. Jesus, that's terrifying. Well, I'm gonna assume, Will, you have power right now. Hopefully you have power and things are relatively chill now. But it sounded like it was not chill yesterday. Good lord. That sounds the opposite of chill. Oop. There we go. That one makes me nervous every time. Oop. We confirmed, yeah, that's all spikes, all death. All death, no filler. All killer, no filler, which is to say it will kill you. Oop. Ow. Skip all that bullshit. Oh, fuck! I got bamboozled by that one. I got bamboozled real good, but thankfully we get the save. I actually just assumed the spikes were instant kill, but once you increase your max health a little bit, you can tank one, maybe even more hits, but for the time being, I can only tank the one. I like how he can change directions too. If you attack too quickly, he'll just kind of trying to change directions on you. So let's see. There was the... Oh, maybe I can dissipate those at least with the melee hit, because some projectiles you can cancel with the melee hit. Ow. Yeah, oh, this was the Goblin Origin room that Grim was all excited about, right? Because Grim, listening in, he was like, whoa, Goblin Origins? Tell me more. Goblin Orgies, Alex? The Gaborgi, that's right. Don't know about the Gabussi. Goblinussi, get ready for the Goblin Orgy, that's right. Oh, these did respawn, actually. That's kind of surprising. I assume maybe when you warp out, they respawn some secret areas. Or maybe it's just treasure chests that don't respawn, because some of them definitely do. Or most of them definitely don't. Also, hold the phone. What didn't I say earlier? This would be awesome if you could cancel projectiles with melee hits. Didn't they say you can shoot projectiles away with the hit ring? Maybe what they mean is like any manner of attack can dissipate them. Because, yeah, earlier I was like, that's weird. I'm able to dissipate the attacks of the mage dudes. I couldn't earlier, but I guess I really didn't try. And now I can smack those fire shots away. I'm almost positive I couldn't smack those away earlier. So, yeah, maybe I've stumbled into an ability. Maybe I didn't stumble into it, but this ability was maybe more good than I thought that I was giving it credit. I don't need... Oh, there we go. So, okay, yeah. Even that one. Ow. Oh, but they poison. Oh, I need health. I was gonna say I'm gonna grab some extra stuff for funsies. But if that's poison, I think I just may be auto-dead. Am I just auto-dead? Yep, auto-dead, yep. This poison is awful in this game. It is. It feels like a bit much. That's a shame to be like, oh, I got hit by a thing and I have at half health. I'm dead. And I guess what I could do is I could fast travel again to the witches area. I could maybe buy a few doses. I could afford I could afford 3 doses of poison. Of antidote, that is. 3 doses of antidote. Which is better than nothing, obviously, but it would take all of my money. And it's very easy for one enemy, to vanquish all that. So it's not like you would even last for very long, unfortunately. So it's like, you know, is it worth all the time and effort it takes to do all that, or do I just say, fuck it, we ball, and if I die to poison every so often, then, you know, I'll just take the money loss. It's pretty insignificant in the grand scheme of things anyway. So I'm not gonna go in that room and fight those dudes. I didn't realize they actually hit you with poison if they hit you. Oh, this is the wrong way, by the way. Okay, so I've gone completely the wrong way then. Okay, so so remember when I joked earlier about getting lost and my brain crumbling to dust because I have the quickly crumbling brain cell count of a 900 billion year old grandpa who can't remember goddamn shit in video games. I think I have to go up. Except no, that door is closed. Shit, where did I go? Was it this one? I thought that was a dead end. Yeah, that is a dead end. I'll still fight these guys. Shit, where did I go? I can't remember. I can't remember where I went to get to this point. I know that door is locked. Sorry, smack the microphone there. The one up top is locked, or just otherwise closed. Is there something I passed? What am I not considering? What am I forgetting? Everything's good now, but it was scary. I'm sure it was like pretty fucked then though. Yeah, when it first all happened. It sounds not a good time. See, if I go to the right, yeah, I really don't know how to deal with that one. If I go to the left, that leads to this little area. Right. We know that's a dead end. That's gonna be the little meat wall thing. Right, yes. No surprise there. What am I forgetting? There's another path I must have missed. Let's see if I'm mistaken. Let's go that upper path again. It wouldn't have been a secret zone, like a secret sauce zone. That wouldn't have been it. Also, one thing this game is sorely lacking that is a really nice to have. It's a very much a nice to have when you have a when you have a Metroidvania game like this, is a map. A map is really nice to have. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. I had misremembered. I thought when I think of areas that go up, I thought this one was a dead end. I'm thinking of the other area we had to climb, the other vertical area. That one was a dead end. This one, not so much. Thank goodness. Hey, man, I was gonna say, if you want to drop a heal, homeboy, I'm not gonna complain. Homeboy was not gonna drop a heal, though. I was hopeful. I was none too interested. Oop. Still find it bizarre that by default, the little action roll move rather, does not let you, like, it's a roll, yes, and it moves you a little bit quickly, but you get 0 iframes when you use it, so you can't use it to dodge past bad guys or anything. When you use it and like to dodge like through a dude like I was doing there. The enemies in this game have contact damage, so if you just touch them, you just take damage. And there's not really much of a knockback. You know, in Castlevania, when you get hit, you would go like, ugh, like kind of knock you backwards. There's nothing of that in this game. So it's very easy to, like, if you like do the little dodge roll into a bad guy and you don't have the ability that gives you iframes when you're trying to dodge roll through something, it's very easy to just go like, ugh, and like take a billion damage because it just kind of ticks each frame. Unfortunately, it is quite not nice. Oh, I don't like this one, man. And honestly, it's not any more convenient as a projectile because like the range is awful. Like there's really no benefit to using this thing. Wait, hold on. Can I cancel that one too? Ooh. Still took damage though. Oh, it does go through bad guys. That part is nice. The fact that it goes through them is nice. I think if we keep going to the right, there is something there. However, there might have been more to climb though. Yes, yes. So, there's a path to the left. It's like everything I own in the boxes. It's over here. Secret? No secret, damn. It'd be too obvious. Too easy, too much of a red herring, I suppose. That's another one right there. That one right there, where so you don't get a double jump, at least not yet. But if you walk off a platform, don't jump off a platform, but walk off, you do get a midair jump. And the game never tells you this, and it kind of doesn't make sense why it's there. But you have it from the get-go. No abilities, no power-ups necessary. You just have that. We discovered it by complete accident, and I don't love it, honestly. I think it's a nice to have, but the fact that it's there seems unusual. Seems unusual, and I don't know. I don't know if I see the beauty in it. It's because I feel like if that's like a thing we're expected to need to use, then it's a little bit odd. It's an odd thing to see in a game like this. Now, I think this is just a shortcut. Yes. And I can deal with his projectiles now. Okay, so I'm not going to even deal with those motherfuckers because those guys suck. But, yeah, this is a shortcut. And it's a nice to have. It's a nice to have shortcut. I'm not going to say no. Still making more money than we can spend it. Which is also a nice to have. That was a dead end. There's something up there, but I can't move the camera up, but there's definitely something up there. I can think of a few areas in Symphony of the Night that this reminds me of very specifically. Oh, I still got poisoned, but that'll only take out like... Oh crap. Okay, now I think I might be dead. Dead man walking. Dead gamer gaming. Yep, I'm dead. Yep. I was gonna die regardless, because being at half health and you're poisoned, yeah, there's no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. That is such an unfortunate death sentence. And what's weird is that in one of those pots, there's like a little thing that they drop that looks an awful lot like the antidote potion, but the antidote counter stays at 0. So, unfortunately, if the game is trying to be nice and giving me antidote, it ain't crapping it, unfortunately. Yeah, these lads are actually tougher to deal with than I first thought. It's like, you just gotta get the rhythm. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, double, quadruple shit. A lot of damage, and of course, the bad guys are not overly generous when it comes to dropping healing items, unfortunately. Like what I should have not done, I should have not grabbed the heal that came out of that little barrel. Because that was a potion. Those give a pretty good heal. Should have abstained. Abstained in the membrane. So I will save here because that gives me a heal, and of course saves the game. But I don't know if I have the confidence to say I'm going to get this first try. Watch me get a first try and be a real gamer. Oh, not happening. Oh. Ooh. Better grab the side, yeah. Yeah, it's one thing if you're jumping on the platforms, but if it is exclusively side jumping, like ledge grabs, and whole mama. So yeah, obviously not getting it first try, but second try. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that you can't. Well, you have to be very careful when you try to jump up and over the spikes. That's brutal. Be very careful about that. Heck. Yeah, it's like, and then by that point, it's like, might as well just take the L. This is gonna make me lose a lot of money, unfortunately, because you lose, actually, that wasn't too bad. And of course, I did take the ability that, or buy the ability, rather, that makes me lose less overall. Yeah, man, that sucks. Oh, this is brutal. Oh, fuck, this is brutal. Surely there's a way to make that jump without taking that hit. Surely there's a way to do that, because that is awful. Also, like, hopefully by this point in the game you found the health extensions, because otherwise that might be an instant kill if you have just the default health. There we go. Up and over. Heck. Dead, yeah. This is tough. This is tough. Okay, yeah, so we are indeed losing quite a bit of money with each death. Or well, I mean, we can always get more of it back. Not the end of the world. Annoying. Why I wanted to spend what I could. So, jump up and over, up. There we go. And then, hoop, 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 hoop. There we go. That's fucking tough. That is fucking tough. Once you do it a couple times, it's not so bad, but, like, all that being reliant specifically upon the ledge grab is none too kind. None too kind. Now, maybe this is going to be a boss battle. Oh, of course I jumped. So now we're talking to this guy. I'm talking to him eye to eye because we're as tall as he is. Yeah, I kind of figured this might be a boss battle. They gave us a really good projectile and a heal before this door opened. Alright, the first dude. Not so bad to deal with. Okay. Oh, shit. Still got hit. Oop. Alright. Ouch. I think for that second attack, I should not jump. Yep. Oh, I jumped. Yep, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the jump, Alex. Ooh. The Vizier. Alright, well, now that we've seen a little bit what these guys are all about. Oh, I would much rather have the fire fellow. That's okay, though. Ooh. Gonna do a ton of damage, obviously. We do enough. Of course, he does get faster as we go along. He also throws out more projectiles, so it would seem. Convenient that they just kind of happen to go over. And he does mix up the pattern, too. Oh, shit. Ah. I fell for it, too. See, because in my mind, the charge is a lot harder to deal with. If he's just gonna do this till the cows come home. Oh, shit. I'll just get him the kill with the projectiles. Explodes into guts and blood and bones. Oh. And not allowed to grab the ledge, huh? Alright. Chaos fire. So, okay, that helps us break the flesh walls. Cool. Now I can jump up here. Oh, that's what that little bottle is, because I thought the bottle was maybe going to be antidote. The bottle is a badass ranged weapon. Ranged attack that breaks through those little flesh barriers. Oh. Yes, cast fire. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Every time you kill an enemy. Oh, okay. It's your rage meter. It's not mana. It's your rage meter. Gotcha. Very cool. Very cool. Good heals. Good. But presumably those little bottles also give you the goods. Something up top. Curious to see where this leads. Also curious to see if there's any secrets. I'm like trying to hug the walls because I can't help myself. Especially when there's this much wall real estate. Like this just begging for secrets to be hidden. Like that right there. Look at that. That looks just perfect. But no dice. So you can go upstairs. Actually, I didn't quite mean to go upstairs. I was thinking I'd kind of like explore around a little bit more. Oh. Oh, there's no interaction. You just like walk into the thing and it kind of auto teleports you. Okay. Because in my mind I was like, that's weird. This looks pretty similar to where I just came from. Okay, so yes, there's no like press here to go up. It's like, nope, you've walked up, that's good enough. Oh, down, please. There we go. Can I drop through? I cannot drop through, unfortunately. Now, because what caught my eye was this one. It's down. Okay. That being said, though, I think I will ascend. There were some fleshy bits, some flesh walls to dissipate. But I think I'd rather explore more up top. So far we've seen a couple things that would either require wall jump or double jump. Yeah, that's weird. That time it did require me. Yeah, now it's being nice. Now it's like it lets me like walk up to the thing first. But either a double jump or a wall jump or the ability to take out those flesh walls. Okay, well, no one's trying to murder me. That's a good sign. Oh, maybe he knows us. Yeah, I guess an old buddy of ours. You must have taken down all my guards. Wait, are we friends? Like, why are you being so cool about this? Oh, shit. Oh, the fire door. Okay, right. Okay. Magical items that will come in handy. It's weird, because sometimes if you press the A button when dialogue is happening, it'll just fill out the dialogue for you. Other times, it'll just skip whatever it's trying to present to you. Magical items. Yes, never trust a genie. That's right. Amulet received. Cool. Hey, man, thanks for being cool about me, like, killing all of your homies. Killing all your guards. Tips, Fedora. Ladies. Milady. Okay, so nothing else here. He's like, hey, buddy, you've probably killed all my guards. Here's an amulet. Remember the good old days? Anyway, bye. Back in the day, we were skinny. Now we're all... Hey, man, I bet your balls are nice and plump now, dude. Good job. Congrats. That's how me and the friends... That's how me and the homies greet each other if we haven't seen each other in a while. Hey, bro. How's the sack? But it's nice and plump. Good job. Kudos to you. And your partner. So you greet the homies when you haven't seen them in a minute. So now we gotta kill more bad guys, refill the rage meter, and seek out those little fleshy areas. There was not one here. That's a secret. That's a shortcut back to the starting zone. And this is yet again. If there was some way, to like some kind of map or some way to like indicate. Oh yeah, this was an area I want to come back to for some reason. That'd be a awfully nice to have. Oh, I got poisoned. I am hecked. Not dead, but just hecked. That is not good. If I go all the way to the right, that brings us to that little wall jump area, which is no bueno. Meerkat says, what the hell, Alex? That is probably the least fucked up thing I've said in... Like, of things that are fucked up, that one's pretty innocent. I've said so much worse. Need I remind you of the whole bit where, you know, the penis slicings will continue until morale improves. Oh, I got fucking exploded. Good lord. Shattered my entire ballsack on that one. I think we had literally just saved. Literally. I would say that what I said was out of pocket, Meerkat, but come on. Come on. That's more in pocket than any of us want to admit that it is. Do I need to kill this guy? No, it's for the sexual thrill because he fucking got my ass, and it's only fair that I get his ass directly back. I'm gonna see what was behind door number 2 there. I think this is essentially what's it called? A dead end. Have I never been here? Oh, I find that hard to believe, but yeah, I guess I never came through here this way. Sorry, man, I'm dying, but anyway. Son, probably not our literal dad, probably. I promise I won't poison anyone again. I literally just got poisoned. Find the key, warrior. Can't just knock the door down. Yeah, like it's annoying that like you try to like say yes, just show me the dialogue. There we go. So you have to. So if you press the A button, it'll just cancel. But you press an arrow key, that'll do it. Something special, he says. We gotta find a key to bust this broski out of here. You know, like if you attack right there, it considers that to be a wall, and you can kind of jump around it. It's like the dialogue itself is like interactable in that sense. Surprised I never actually went that way, but I guess yeah, we never went that far. Guess I never had the wherewithal to go that way, but now we know. And of course, there's the fleshy wall here that we broke down. Oop. 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 There we go. Likey boys, yep. So I can break his projectiles. And I can't really reach with mine, unfortunately. I have the shortest range projectile. Oop, there we go. Ooh, that was very lucky. Oh, there's the key. Wow, it was that easy? It was just chilling here, like one room away? It was that easy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I thought I could grab the ledge. But I guess it's just as well, because I have the key now. So I can just scoot to the right. Give him the goods. We'll call that a tactical death. We'll call that a speedrunning tactical death. Oh, it doesn't do a ton of damage. I mean, it does like some damage, obviously, but I was hoping it would like insta-murder that guy. So what's that guy gonna give us? For the doing a solid of freeing him from prison. Oh, it's because I ran. It's because I jumped into it. I see what happened there. Oh, he's dead. But, oh, thank goodness, it shortens the poison duration. So he still died. Died of old age. It took me so long to rescue his ass. He died of old age. Even though that key was like, I don't know, 50 feet away from him, maybe. I mean, obviously he was in a prison cell, but still, it was like so close. So close. But thank goodness, though, because the number of times I've died because the poison is just that brutal in this game, that's at least one thing to make it less brutalizing. So I'll take it. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, look at that. Now the bad guys are actually dropping the antidotes. They were not dropping antidotes previously. Oh, I got fucked up. I got fucked up good. What's up, Jet? Nice cock. Thank you, Ilu. Your cock is nice too, Ilu. Everyone, in fact, everyone listening in right now, you've got a nice cock. Every single person here. Jet, Meerkat, Whale, everyone here. Nice cock. Every single one of you. As you know, here we don't believe that cock is a gender exclusive term. Just like you can be one of the boys. You can be one of the boys, but you do not have to be a male presenting individual to be one of the boys. I think that these things are not gender exclusive. It's just kind of how it works. Thanks, Jet says, thanks. I grew it myself. Good to see you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a pretty neat little game we're playing tonight. It is tough. It is tough. It asks a lot of the gamers, but I'm having a fun time with it, even though it's sometimes kicking my short hobbit-like ass. Now, it's kind of a Metroidvania of sorts. I'm liking it so far. I've said before, all right, this one's a dead end. I've said before that there are some honest to goodness bugs, and I have some issues with a couple of like little quirks with the level design and some nitpicks with how the UI works in a couple areas, like a couple menus I think are not so great. So again, nitpicks abound, but I like it more than I dislike it. So overall, I like it. If you're into this kind of thing, if this looks like the kind of game you would enjoy, then I do recommend it. But there's some caveats there, though. Again, it's not for everybody necessarily. And if you're not like a huge Metroidvania, Castlevania inspired kind of gamer, this game probably won't convert you. This won't turn you into one. But I'm liking it as just in general. Ooh, okay. So when you're hanging on the ledge, you are susceptible. Say, give me those apples so I can replenish my stores. There we go. Alright, so let's drop down then. Oh! So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this shortcut, even though I don't really think there's much for us here. There we go. Probably pretty much just pop these guys. There we go. Oh, you're in the wall. I see how it is. Oh, he actually absorbed it. Shit, because that was meant for this thing. Well, heck, I was all excited. Again, this is just a shortcut. We don't really need to open that up, but I was just going to grab it just for future reference. Yeah, when we fought one of those guys earlier, the projectile went through him. But it didn't kill him that time. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it was like a glancing hit or something. It's actually pretty good. I think I will take that one. There we go. And a little bit of health. Just a little bit. As a treat. Well, still the same problem here. I almost wonder if we've done all that we can in this area, and the only way out is the way we came. Oh, but we got the genie thing. Right. Right. Yeah, if nothing else, I guess that's the thing. Opening up shortcuts doesn't really do too much for us because we, of course, have we have fast travel. See, I'm beginning to wonder if even bothering with opening that shortcut's even worth it to begin with. So I think what I will do, so yeah, we saved, of course. Let's like go back the way we came. Because there might still be another one or two of these little spots to check out. Yeah. Woo! Now, can I make that jump? I'm not sure I can make that jump. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm supposed to. Let's just fast travel back then. Oh shit. There we go. Let's just fast travel back. I think that's probably the best way to do it, honestly. No, it is pretty cool. Yeah, this is one of those where if asked, Alex, do you recommend this game? I would say I recommend it if it looks like something you think you would enjoy. It's not for everybody. And even if you're like a big Metroidvania head, like this one might come up short in some ways. As for me, I would say it comes up short in some ways. Like, yes, like I think that's like very much not an inflammatory statement, but there are more positives than negatives for me, at least. I like it more than I dislike it. Got money to burn, at least. Well, I say that. I guess I don't know what the genie's gonna have for us. I think I'll hold off for now. Because, we don't know exactly what he's gonna have for us, but the genie might have some good stuff. So I'll take this up. Bloop. So yeah, that means we actually have to go through pretty much the entirety of the witch's area, which is... the witch's area, comma, which is not the end of the world. I guess if nothing else, it's a good opportunity to see what of the little flesh zone things we can open up. Because now we have that ability. So yeah, previously we weren't able to break those little flesh doors, but now we got the goods. Let's jump over that one, yeah. We've been through this area plenty of times. I mean, I'll still die, I'm sure. I'm sure I'll find ways to embarrass myself. But I like to think we've proven ourselves. Yeah, thank goodness. Thank goodness that one hit ring that we picked up actually does let us cancel out all projectiles now. With just melee hits. That's so nice. I think I might prefer the axe slightly. So, if I go to the right, that's going to be a dead end, right? No, I actually can't remember if there was any, like, flesh wall things around here. Yeah, why the hell is this thing? Exactly, yes. That is absolutely a situation you will find yourself in this game. And it's frustrating, because it's like... It's not, again, it's not bad. But there are less than great things. There are frustrating aspects. Things that didn't have to be this way. That is, I have frequently found myself asking, but why? Okay. Already been up here, yep. Oh, there we go. That's a shortcut down there. I'll go do the save. Shing. Yeah, by this point, I'm just trying to remember what are the areas that had those little flesh wall spots, because there were several for sure. Even a handful we've seen tonight before we even got to the spot. Was there one down? I think there was one down here, actually, yeah. Yes, yes. So to what point? I knocked that shit down. What was waiting us, or what was this protecting? Actually, I almost wonder if we've been here already. This might actually be a shortcut to an area we've already been. But I don't remember this little area. The little, like... fucking muncher fellers are not familiar. Oh, we need another one. I'm a little bit short. So I'll have to come back here when I have enough mana to blast another one of those guys. Takes a full mana bar to blast those things. So we can deal with his projectiles. Basically a flying version of the little... There we go. Flying version of the little fire emplacement lads we've dealt with. Oh, fuck. Guys. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. The ring will fill your rage bar fast. That's actually really nice. And very relevant because I need to fill it more so I can break that one door down. So, nice little bonus item. Not going to complain. I'm going to hit you with the Mario Party. Got item! I guess we have to go back up because there's not enough to kill to fill my rage meter still. So I will indeed go back up. Kill one thing and come right back down. Yep. Ow. Now it's full. Yep, literally one thing. That's all it took. Unless the Muncher lads respawn, but I don't think they do. Unless I, of course, reload, or unless I save. When you hit the save point, of course it does. Reload, respawn the baddies. There we go. Oh, that itself was a shortcut. Yeah. That was a shortcut. Alright, cool. Shing. Save to get my health back, and... Actually, when I say shortcut, this actually brings us... That was a shortcut backwards, actually, so... I would say that was not quite what I wanted. But now we've opened it. You know, now we know what it leads to. Let's see... Ow. They weren't kidding when they say the rage meter builds up quicker. Oh, here we go. It's a sneaky one. Breaky. Not a whole lot of cool stuff, but the satisfaction of finding a secret like that is always nice. Full health. I don't love the boomerang. Don't love the boomerang. It's just that it's a shame the range is so limited on that thing. It makes sense that it is limited because it's the, I think maybe the only, I think secondary to the fire projectile fella. I think it's the only one that goes through enemies. Everything else halts in their tracks. Woo. Woo. So, we've done this a number of times, perfecting the art of making these jumps and dealing with the fuckos that are around here. And this fucko in particular. Now we can deal with poison better. Ow. So getting poison is not the death, Oh, look at that. Even though it gets stuck on walls, you can fire through the walls slightly. That's kind of neat. So yeah, even though that guy is still lame and annoying, we at least have much easier means of dealing with him. I don't think there's anything up here. I think that's a dead end. Or at least it wouldn't be a dead end if I can make this jump, but our jump is just too low. We need some kind of double jump or something. So, can't kill those guys. Then I don't think I'm going to bother with that save point there. Can you jump in it? Okay, yeah, so it does not meet your trajectory if you happen to be moving elsewhere. There we go. 3,000 bing bongs, by the way. Lots of monies. Is there a map in this game? There is no map. No map. You just gotta remember. Yep. I'm with you. I'm with you. A Metroidvania in modern ages that do not have a map. For shame. I mean, you know, it's a stylistic choice. It's one I don't love. But it is a choice. One of the choices of all time. If I could use the ability down... Like, if I could, like, jump and do it in midair, maybe? I don't think you can. So... Gotta be something there. Yeah, it's brutal. It's very easy to forget where things are. Easy to get lost. I think I'm going the right direction right now, but, I mean... I can't pretend to be that confident. Ow. Yeah, when I have this thing full again, I'm gonna see if I can just jump and, like, aim the thing downwards. That little fire attack. That's where when I press the button, nothing happens. Maybe you just can't do it in midair. Yeah, I can't do it. But yeah, but you can fire it normally, though. Yeah, interesting. So, that means that maybe there's an ability we just don't yet have that lets you fire downwards. We just don't have it yet. Oh, yeah. Yes, I think we've made it. Looks like we've made it. And then there's... Alright, so there's the genie spot. We could keep going this way. That leads to the bridge, and then we climb up. Yeah, nothing really new there. That leads to the palace all the same. So, new area. Oh, shit. Almost walked right on those spiky boys. New area, but same old tricks. Poison and bullshit. Oh, abound. For secrets, and I find none. Like the chompers. Healthers, that is. Not these chompers, I don't want them. Also, no crawl. There's crowds where you can't, like, crawl around. Just like Metroid, I can't crawl. Always a little bit clunky when you kind of get in those little corner spots like that. We got Dude Dad. What's up, buddy? He says this is a delicious Metroidvania. I am liking it. Despite some nitpicks and some... I gotta save because that muncher took out like 40% of my health. Holy shit. No, despite some nitpicks and despite some things I don't love about the game, overall I'm liking it, and it's like I want to see I want to see like what the next areas are. I want to do like looking for secrets, and I by this point I guess I'm all but committed to doing a full playthrough. Unless like there's just unfortunate bullshit at the end, like unless we get to the end and like the last couple areas are just nonsense, or like, oh fuck, there was that one thing I missed. Where was that one area and I spend hours looking for it? I will limit the damage this will do to my sanity. But we'll see. Raid my dwelling, he says, son of the soil. Big stretch. What's that word? Gloaming? Glorning? Onto my booty? Bro wants me to glorn to his booty. Whoa. Is this a new, like, gooning terminology? If you want to goon on my booty, you can't even touch it, he says. We'll see who's gooning upon who, genie fella. Yeah, it's either glorning or glomming. I am not familiar with this terminology. Freaking genie speaking in, like, old speak. He's the Sultan. Slapped him once. Spawning some friends. He's a little bouncy head. Ow. I like the little bouncy head. Ow. So make some friends happen. Ow. But the poison does suck. Oh shit. Yeah, the poison sucks bad. Not even that much damage, unfortunately. We'll have to do this a couple times. It's those witches. Not so nice. Yeah, so you can't actually damage the head. I love the little bouncy head fella. I love the bouncy head fella. So it's glomming with an M. Because that's the tricky thing, like the kerning with R and N together are awfully close to an M. The way like the letters are shaped with certain fonts. Glooming off with my treasure. God, I just wish he just said gooning. Just gooning off to my treasure. I'm just fapping in the corner. Glom you bum. This one makes sense either way. It's delightful. I love it. I love the incomprehensibleness of this guy's throwing at me. I just stay far away. Boop. Yeah, you can't seem to hit that guy. And then he's out of breath, so he just smacks his tootsies. Smashes his legs and his feetsies. And we just stay away. Actually kind of relieved that you don't have to damage the bouncing head. That'd be a little bit annoying otherwise. Here come the witches, I suspect, which are by far the hardest part of this fight. And if I had to guess, like, that bouncing animation will probably get a little bit faster. Now that he's, yeah, past half health. Oh, he's on fire. So yeah, so he does like a bigger reach. Now he's a greater threat. But not that much of a greater threat. Yeah, the only damage I took was the contact damage against this guy, so... Yeah, you fight him once, and you figure out how to deal with it. In the second fight, he's a pushover. And really, that is how it's been for the majority of the fights in this game, or the bosses, specifically. Some of the just like annoying enemies are harder to deal with than some of the bosses, honestly. Yeah, I guess the witches were RNG because I was waiting for them, but they never arrived. They were the worst part of the fight by far because they poison you. Even with that poison ring, it's still pretty annoying. Also, double jump confirmed. Double jump confirmed. We still have so much money, by the way. It's got a cool animation. Woo. It's not much of a double jump. It's like a baby extra jump for babies. It's like just one extra little tick. One extra, like, barely of a little tick. It's definitely not much, like, vertical gain, but it is more horizontal gain for sure. Not much. It's like, I don't know. Not much of a double jump to get excited about, but, I mean, I'll take what I can get. It will open up a couple areas that we otherwise weren't unable to reach previously. Yeah, and when I think double jump, I think, like, yeah, this will, like, really open up some spots and let me do a lot of cool guy platforming. Then I see, like, it's just like a little like it looks cool, but the height you gain from it is so minimal. I guess really the area that would first benefit from this would be a couple spots I can think of back in that palace. So back to the palace we go. Actually, I say that. Hold on. Let me back out real quick. Is there something over here? Yes, there is. A flag, okay. Alright, I see you. This is a new zone. Cutscene, oh wow. Like, old-ass looking cutscene. Is that the big bad? He's pondering his orb. It's this orb right there, I can see him pondering it. Glacial lands. So that is exciting. I will save. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna fast travel back to the palace because yeah, there was at least one spot I can think of that a double jump would let us reach. But when I inevitably run out of things to do, we do have a whole ass new spot, a new zone even to check out. And I'm sure whatever I find here will just be extra stuff. Maybe a power up, maybe like a health extender. This game's equivalent of heart pieces. Oh shit. I mean, maybe like a damage increaser. I wouldn't say no to that. We've only got one of those. Just little medallions that increase your dammy dams. You can do an attack out of a double jump, which is nice. Is that the where the range guy is? Yeah, we already know what that is. Alright, wait for it. Yeah, now dealing with this is a whole lot easier. I can probably make that jump now, right? Can you double jump? Oh, okay, so you cannot double jump off the chain. Don't need it. That's fine. Hella monies, which really, I mean, we have nothing to spend it on because all the shops. Oh shit! All that we've bought all the things we need from the shops. I thought the genie was gonna have some stuff for us, but no, he just wanted to fight. He just wanted violence, no friendship. Yeah. No friendship, only violence. So sad. I cry every time. Ooh. So I wouldn't complain if there was like some kind of weapon upgrade. I would not say no. Can't quite make that one. Ow. Ow. So was it this way? No. Oh. It wasn't this way, and I can't remember if it was up. I go down. Ooh, yes, I'll take that, and I guess I'll take the contents of these guys. All I can think of when it comes to like having superfluous money, like more money than we know what to do with, and it's just like a fun number at the end of the game after you beat the game, all I can think of is Wario Land. Where in Wario Land, the first game especially, like the amount of money you had at the end of the game dictated what kind of ending you would get. So if you found all the extra treasures and had a bunch of extra money and then beat the game, you probably generally had enough money for like the really good ending where he gets a bit like a badass castle. And Wario's all happy. And if you find minimal treasures and just don't have a lot of extra gold, he gets like a birdhouse and he's very sad. 5,000 coins. Achievement unlocked. So I think of like having all this money. It's like, cool, I have it, but to what end? What is the purpose? What is the purpose of it all? Spikies at the bottom are kind of curious. I don't know if I feel like I've probably been here, but I guess I don't know for sure. We'll quick save. What about super? Oh, are you referring to like super ghosts and ghouls? Which I never did play. I've seen it, but I've never actually played it myself. Did that also have a similar ending where the amount of money you have or gold you have dictates like what kind of ending you'll get? Okay. Yep. I was like, what's down there? Why are the spikes in the walls? Surely there's like something there, right? There was nothing. The void. The void and death and nothing else. And that opens the switch. Okay, cool. So that was just like a prolonged... Would I even call that a shortcut? Because it actually took us back. What's faster? I guess going this way is faster. And again, I would say I would fast travel. But you actually can't fast travel if you're already in the same zone. So I say we just continue. But yeah, that is a little bit unfortunate. I was wrong. For some reason, I thought I'd already been here, but I had not. Almost got me poisoned on that one, but we're good. Oop. Ow. Okay. Yeah, there's one area in particular I can think of. I think it's over this way. I'm wrong. That's a dead end. Because there's nothing else this way then. I will take the fire. Appropriate that the dragon is guarding the fire projectile. Appropriate. Oop. Of course, all the dudes have respawned. Of course they have. Punch. Do love that. The eating of an apple restores like 1 hit of damage. Like someone like stabs you, take a chunk of flesh off you, you eat an apple, it just instantly restores. I'm not gonna argue with it. Keeps the doctors away and it has, oh, ouch, tangible dungeon exploring benefits. Let's go up. Which path it'll be though? I'm gonna guess the right-hand path. Yeah, this one right here. Ow. The fire projectile, by far the best in the game. I was wrong. That's old news. Oh, and I just lost it to the far inferior throwing spear. And the throwing spear is nice, but the fire one is just better. Ooh, I got poisoned. I think I might be dead. Ooh, I'm dead. I'm like double dead now. Yeah, at first I was like, oh no, I'm sad dead, but then it was like, oh, now I'm just like proper dead because that guy fucked me up. Oh, fuck, it sent me all the way back here. Guess I'll just go the normal way then. Yeah, because I didn't revisit any save points beyond this one here, which is basically the beginning of the dungeon. So, I don't know, I question if that shortcut really saves you any trouble, really. Shit. I like it more when these guys are in sequence. Easier to deal with. Oop. Ow. Actually, might be faster to go up this way, maybe. I think that will be faster. Let's do that. Ow. Avoid him. Avoid him like the plague. Those guys suck. Somersault. Like Ocarina of Time, somersaulting is faster. These ghost ladies are very Castlevania coded, and they do not poison you when they hit you, which is kind of nice because the witches and in the witches graveyard area, they do poison you on hit, and it's very not nice of them. So Down below then? No when I see it. Let's go and pop that guy, because yeah, the poison guys, even still are a goddamn menace. Ow. These guys also do a lot of damage. Mech. I'll take that. Now, is this the area I was thinking it is? No, it's not. A map. My kingdom for a map. I'll know when I see it, but goddamn. I just can't remember what it is. That leads to the boss, which we dealt with swiftly. How much poison? Oh, he still hit me. That's kind of surprising. Ow. It's dead. I don't think so. I think we can withstand. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're not necessarily dead. Shit. Can't remember what that area was. And you know what? Again, it's very, very likely the thing I seek is an extra. And it will yield something unnecessary, but nice. And nice to have. That was where the key was. Actually, hold on. There might be an urn here that has something good for us. And just so I'm clear, this is where we just came from, right? Hold on. The upper path. Yeah, that's the spike one. Actually, I'm gonna save. Losing too much health. Gotta fight our way back, unfortunately, but that's mostly not an issue. That one's a double hit on dudes like this. Oh my god. Ow. Yeah, in that case right there, it's actually that projectile works really nicely because it carves through them really niftily. There we go. That's a health potion? Yeah, that's always a health potion. I don't know if it's a full health potion, but we'll still take it. The range was a little bit nicer, but maybe that'd make it too overpowered. Maybe that's why. The fire is great. The fire is wonderful. This left path is the key. Or was the key. And this path is where the prisoner was held. Shit, I honestly can't remember where that extra area was. I could have sworn it was down here, to the right. That's not it. Damn, man. The number of times I've gotten turned around in this area. I go to the left, I know that takes me back to that one shortcut area. And I can't really go backwards at all because... Well, basically I'd have to take the shortcut to go backwards at all because that little platforming area, even with the double jump, I'm not sure we can actually make that, the jump bringing us back. God, losing too much health. Give me those crunchy apples. Is it? It's not, yeah, I've been here like a billion times. Man, I just can't remember where that area was, and this is bugging the shit out of me, but I think I just have to leave because we're going to be here forever. I think we have much of a choice. Oh, shit. Oh, I think I'm dead. Oh. Oh, he despawned because he went too far away. I think he respawned at full health, even. Yeah, to be honest... Well, I'm like starting to doubt my sanity. I was like, was it not in this zone? I could have sworn that it was, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, I don't think we can make it out of here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm like doubting myself. Like, where was this? I could have sworn it was in this general area. Because I stumbled upon it by accident when I was looking for the proper exit last time. Fuck me sideways. I can't remember where the fuck it was. And no map means fuck you, Alex. There's something else up top because I stumbled upon it by accident when I was trying to find the proper exit, and that was before I went looking up north, up this area, I'm pretty sure. It's frustrating how much of a reach those guys have. The hitbox for that stomp attack is brutal. That's where the key is. Okay, where the key was. Yeah, with the swinging pendulums. I remember that. And that's not it either. What about this direction? That's not it. I think this will be a dead end, I think. Yeah, I remember that little area. Man. Local streamer loses his mind trying to find an area that requires a double jump. That he saw probably like 6 times when we streamed this yesterday. And I stumbled upon at least twice today. And this whole area, this whole stretch again. Yep, it's like I'm just like retracing my steps over and over, hoping to find that one opening, that one path I never went to, because I know this one that leads you to the boss battle. And I remember we definitely found this other area first. That's not it. That's not it, man. Yeah, I'm tempted to just hightail it out of here. I guess if nothing else, we could say fuck it and leave, and I could just off stream, just check the tapes, just like check the stream VOD and find where I had found that area and just re-look up how to get to it. No, I got nothing, because yeah, that drops you back down after you fight the boss. I'm at my wit's end trying to find this shit. Am I wrong? Was this not the where the prison cell was? Well, the prison cell's still there, but the dude is dead now. Yep, that's definitely the prison cell, and this is a dead end otherwise, yep. A dead end for me and a dead end for that guy, because he's dead. And he met his end. That is the little is that the spike challenge? That's the that's the goblin orgy room, I remember it well. Like I've scoured this area pretty darn well. For better for worse. Ow. I'm gonna elect... So yeah, this year we can't do anything with this. And I definitely don't have... I mean, I have a double jump, which is great, but it's still not enough to get through that area. So that's gonna still bupkis for us. And have us go this way and just get us the fuck out of here, because I'll be here all night. If I let myself just waste my time over and over. Oops, still got poisoned. Ooh, I'm dead. I'm like guaranteed dead. Dead bajillion times over. Ooh, yeah. That was way too low on health. It's weird because we saw earlier, we saw one dude. We saw one dude drop one of those little potion thingies. Ooh, yeah, I can't do it. But now I guess I can just tank through it though. One of those guys dropped an antidote potion, which helps you like withstand the poison. Oh shit. We saw one guy drop an antidote potion, and it was right after I picked up the ring that lowers your rate of taking damage when you get poisoned. And I was like, oh, cool, okay, well, like, you know, it's like, maybe that's gonna start happening now. And maybe, like, the bad guys can actually drop those. And has not happened since. So it's an exceptionally rare drop, which is really a bummer. Ow. Really a bummer how infrequent of a drop that is, because I think they're really nice to have. I think something that helps you withstand the poison is really nice to have. But I don't deserve nice things. We'll just find it by accident. Yeah. Very possible. Very possible I'll just stumble upon it by complete accident. Like I said, I think I'll just look it up off stream. What, like, one single corridor it was. I mean, there's a chance I could stumble upon it on my way out. Because I could be mistaken in that it might have been earlier on than I think it was. I could have sworn it was in that main part of the dungeon. I'm, like I said, local streamer losing his mind. Trying to recall location of Metroidvania that has no map. Too real, man. Too real. Just out of curiosity, now we're back at the beginning. Was there some other, like, side passage I've not considered? Oh, I did not want that, but... I picked it up because I'm very smart. And I'm very good at video games. There we go. That's where you climb to get to... Let's see, could it be down this way? Nope, that's exactly where we just came from, yeah. So that's definitely not it. Man, I feel like I've scoured everything, man. Lost my goddamn marbles trying to find this thing. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. Oop. I would say, barring any major surprises... Actually, I almost said we're done with this area for the time being, but actually, there's still that one area that we really can't jump to at all. Like, a double jump is not sufficient to get to that one spot. There's that one spot that, like, has the floor coated in spikes. Like, there's gotta be something else for that one. It's possible. Oh, nice. He's like, how do I turn around? I don't know how to. Ow. I was actually hoping he would just fall to his death. I guess he also has an air jump. I thought I was special. Having a double jump, I thought I was so cool. Ow, I got poisoned. What's frustrating is that they move faster than you do, so if I try to outrun them, they'll eventually catch up with me. So it's like, well, I'll just deal with them. Just deal with it. So now I can save. Now the thing is, I don't think we actually ever found any save points. The Glacial lands. Oh, I guess we can still warp to it then. Okay. Oh no, we did find that one. Right. Because that's what the part of the Witch's Cemetery that connects to it. Right. So onto the Glacial lands. I wonder if we're maybe getting close to the end because we got that intro sequence when we first entered this area where the dude honored his orb. Ow. Oh, he got the boomerangs. Okay, boomer. Ang. Ouch. So I gotta just jump behind him. Or maybe, or do the dodge roll. Which I lost so much health, I am guaranteed to die if I'm not careful. So I'll just go ahead and take another save. Not that dying's a huge issue, and we have so much money. We have so little to lose. Hoop. Hoop. And thankfully, some bad guys do not know how to turn around, which is honestly just great. I'm not bothered by this in the slightest. Oh. Oh, they go back. Ow. Ow, I'm getting tore up. Pew pew. Alright. I seem to face the other direction. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, I got. I threw out my little spear thing. I think he's got a shield, though, so I think his shield probably blocks those. I gotta find better ways to deal with those guys on a more consistent basis. Yeah, they definitely block your bullshit. Oop. Jump behind him and slap him up. There you go. Oop. 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 Fire one, good. Fire one, very good. Good damage, too. I don't know if it's, like, more effective against those guys specifically or what, but... butter their bread thoroughly and sufficiently. Ooh, I don't want that, though. Can I just make it go away? Can I just despawn? I don't want it. Go away. Go away, Spear. I don't want you. The fire's great. Oop. There we go. So interesting, theirs blocks my projectiles. Ow. Ow. So yeah, their projectile fellas block mine. Got some, are those boob mermaids? Kinda. Gonna be a bit of a tricky jump. Especially with those projectiles coming in hot. And cancel them out. Oop. There we go. Bit more damage than I would prefer. Ooh. For the health. There we go. Goodness for the ledge grab. Save me in more ways than one. Like the bipedal werewolf fella. Or maybe it's an abominable snowman. I don't know, but the tail makes it like gives a wolf like werewolf energy. Ow, shit. Ow. Like, instantly turns around. He's not like a mindless doofus like some of the bad guys are in this game. He's actually kind of smart, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, he's got a brain. Oh, I could have used the rage thing on him. That's a good point. I frequently don't consider using that as a offensive move. So I think of it more as like a utility thing. What's your story, lady? This is Ashara. I'm also a foreigner, you say? Kulder's fiery sword. Fiery sword? Fury. Fiery? Whatever. Snake's guard of the sword. He told me about the Serpent Temple. Right. Not very convincing. Sound a little bit caught up in legend. So we're looking for a key to get us into that Snake Temple. Yep. All right. Nice talking at you. It's more her talking at us, but you know what I mean, though. I do appreciate she's like, man, this area is weird. You know, it's too scary out here. Like, your lands are too rough for me. Anyway, I'm going to be standing here in my bikini armor in this frozen tundra, in this frozen hellscape. Yes, lady. That might have something to do with why things are kind of weird here for you. Yeah. A little bit cold out here. Yeah, fiery. Yeah, in my mind, I was like, is it misspelled or am I just a doofus? I think I'm just a doofus. Like, now I'm trying to watch for, like, funny misspellings of things. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, I actually would have preferred the fire fellow, but that's fine. I don't have the wherewithal to open this one yet. It's the kinds of doors that frequently happen when there's boss battles afoot. Alright, there's a big jump I would love to make over there, but can't make it. Eh. But I'm in a thong and a miniskirt. It's a loincloth, thank you very much. And it's because we're so, like, you know, so badass and so masculine and so cool. You know, we don't need, you know, like, you know, we're like exerting ourselves, fighting bad guys so often and shit like that. We're just so cool. It's not an issue for us. We're just such a badass. Oh! I'm guessing when those things disappear, they, like, their hitbox sticks around, because I just jumped into an invisible projectile thing. Ow. I was supposed to kill you, sir. Excuse me. Does not know the rules. Now he does. They're gonna get learnt now. Ow. Maybe it's not that cold. She's gone. Maybe she heard my comment and she was like, fuck this. That guy's weird. Making fun of my bikini armor when he himself is the male equivalent of bikini armor. At least hers is armor. Mine is nothing. I got a shield, I guess, but otherwise. At least hers has like some metal. Ours is just cloth. Yeah, what if she's badass and cool and she doesn't need it? Yeah. Because in my mind, you know, if you exert yourself enough, you know, fighting bad guys and you're getting the blood pumping, like, all right, that's all well and good. There's something to be said about, you know, a nice little cave like that with a little fire going. Now, ideally, the smoke could have somewhere to go so you're not breathing in the fumes, but like a little cave that has a fire going could potentially go a long way. Ow. Think about, like, you know, igloos, so like their whole means of insulation being pretty darn effective, all things considered. The idea of, like, using an igloo to stay warm might sound counterintuitive to a lot of it, but the way that it insulates the heat is actually pretty impressive. Oh, that was a switch. Oh, it opened. Oh, never mind. I thought it, like, did something. Was that a switch? Okay, I was gonna say, did it, like, open up a door here? No. It might have opened up the path over this way, though, if we're so lucky. That's exactly what it did. Nice. Yeah, you want ventilation, but not drafty. You're right, exactly. When it comes to, like, a cave fire burning. Oh, my gosh. Reminded of the dudes from Super Mario World that would stomp and launch a little lightning down at you. They exploded into huge bits. You see, like, the goop that guy exploded into? Big goop. Now, unfortunately, if you do a little, like, an air jump, like, because obviously we have the extra one, but if you do the little air jump, you don't actually get the double jump, unfortunately. If it's just money, I can magnetize it. Yeah, there we go. Magnetize it to me. So now I'm actually kind of happy to have the axes. What? I like how it hits them both. Meh. I'm gonna hit them both. I have no more. I was gonna say I'll use that and fucking blast their asses. Got a good heal, very good. I think I can make that. Unfortunately, now I actually have to properly dodge this guy. He was 2 blocks wide, man. Oh! I hoped I thought I was gonna grab the ledge. I did not grab the ledge. I grabbed my own death. And then I was dead. Oh, I want the ammo because I'm now got no ammos and I'm sad about it. There we go. I just leave. I was gonna say, eventually he'll notice me, right? Eventually Senpai will notice me. I don't have to deal with those guys, honestly. There we go. Hoop. What are these little fellas? A little bit out of place for an ice realm, but what do I know, man? You guys seeing this? There's like some like, yeah, you're seeing it too, right? Like this like little vertical cut where the background is. It's like a little bit. It's not a VSync thing. Ain't nothing but a VSync thing. For one thing, I have VSync enabled, so we should be okay. No, it's like that's like a screen tear that you would usually want to prevent, by enabling VSync, but it's not a screen tear because it's a very limited one. Yeah, it's just like a weird way the sprites are not lining up. Alright, what's this gonna be? Oh, ow. She dropped not 1 but 2 healing items. That's nice of her. She said, what? Oh, like how it fell to the floor as a nice fuck you. I mean, I'm at full health, so it's fine, but it is nice and extra fucky for funsies. As a treat. Fucky as a treat. I'm guessing this is still part of the glacial highlands, glacial mountains, glacial lands. Maybe calling it glacial highlands is like kind of unnecessary. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 What I was about to say is maybe calling it a highland is superfluous because, well, of course, if it's like mountains, it's gonna be it's gonna be high anyway. Huh. Our first soft lock. Oh, I can't even pause the game. Oh, I broke something, apparently. I can't even pause the game. That's brutal. Please! I beg you! Alright, well. Good thing we literally just saved. Save point right there. It's weird because I was saying earlier how you can very easily, like, somersault in these little corners and just wiggle your way out. But for whatever reason, there's something here that is a big no-no. It also, when I first popped in, I tried to get out and we like went into a climbing animation for just a moment. I can't do nothing. I can at least swing my weapon. Oh, here we go. For the ultimate like funny. What was it? You switch and there we go. So for the ultimate funny, I can switch and switch weapons. So now we're like double glitched. Now we're animation glitched and like unable to move. Very good. Very good. Video games. All right, so I'm gonna Alt F4 because I couldn't even bring up the pause menu. I couldn't even bring up the pause menu. That's fine. That's fine. Relaunch because we had just saved. We had just saved. No one has to know a thing. If ice attacks, right. You would think they would have things to keep themselves warm. Yeah, exactly. Flame attacks would make more sense. Islands don't necessarily have to be mountainous, but If it, well, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, maybe not necessarily mountains, right? But they are high up. But you're right, it's not necessarily a guaranteed thing. Right. Oops. One thing here. I did try rolling, actually. Yeah, the rolling button didn't work. The rolling button did nothing. The, like, crawl button did nothing. I was doing my usual, just press all the buttons and try everything, and nothing was clicking. It's weird because it looked like I was able to crouch when I first rolled in, but there was some kind of, something special with that one block we were stuck on where it had no interactions plausible in the slightest. So it's like, if you want to get that health, be very careful, because that is a fuck you block that is none too nice. I know, the idea of a fuck you block that is not nice, what a concept. So, found a little secret area, although I don't know how much we can do with this, because those spikes, if it's not instant kill, it's going to be a lot of damage, and my jump is just not quite good enough to be able to reach those dudes. Oh shit, not what I meant to do, but kind of worked out. It kind of worked out. Oh my god. There's ghost ladies, there's boob mermaids. All matter of goofery out here. Oh, acid. It's acid mermaids. Acid boob mermaids. That's the best kind. Or worst kind. Man. Yeah, they're typically mountainous. Right. But not always. Makes sense. Oceans can technically be deserts. Yeah. Hadn't thought about that, but that does make sense. Oop. Still scared about the spikies. I have no ammo. Oh, because I blew it all frantically and helplessly trying to escape the prison I had stumbled into. Bleh. Is what that guy sounds like when he dies, probably. Monies and the ammo. The ammo is almost more useful. I know, nature do be strange, but us humans, we love categorizing things, man. It's kind of like our whole thing. Love categorizing things. We love assigning values and taxonomy to things. It's like our whole ass thing, man. It's a shame there's no friendly fire here. New weapon just dropped, by the way. Is that what this is? New weapon? Spear. Long range. The long way. Damaging enemies the long way. What kind of damage are we talking here? We probably missed a weapon, probably if I had to guess, in that earlier zone. There's probably something in the castle. So it's a little bit slower, but a little bit better damage. And only goes... Oh, wait, there is a combo. Say, can I attack up? Any directional things? Nope. So I can see myself going back and forth, because this one, of course, has a chopping animation, which is nice. So there are times where that is, like, very much preferred. But this is... But that's a nice to have sometimes. I mean, the range... You know, like, look, you know, being able to stab that guy from here. Yeah, it does. It definitely does have a longer range, no question. And the fact that you don't have to pause necessarily to switch weapons, you can just do it with the left shoulder button is nice. It's a nice little extra find there. Oh, I didn't have the double jump, but I had the double jump there. Everything has exceptions. Oh yeah, makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Can't jump over to that side. Ooh, this is gonna be dangerous. Oh. Bop, bop. I only took a little bit of damage. Not the worstest. Not the worstest, not the bestest. Let me guess, is that a timing mechanism? Long spear man! I thought for sure that was gonna be a limited time, but okay, well, hold on. Wait, was that me setting it back? Yeah, that was not me setting it back. It is on a timer. I wish there was an audio cue. Let's listen. I heard no audio cue. I just gotta go fast. Oh, I see how it is. Yes. Oh my god. Her being in the wall is so... Oh, she died. Alright, not gonna question how. How or why or when. But, like, I'm checking the walls for secrets, because this seems like a place where secrets would be abound. Actually, hold on. Oop. Oop. Okay, I was thinking maybe there'd be something over there, but I can't make that jump, unfortunately. I wonder if our next ability is going to be some kind of, like, better jump. Because the double jump we have right now is just only a marginal improvement. Oh, fuck! Only a marginal improvement, so I wonder if there's, like, a bigger jump upgrade awaiting us. I think I might prefer this one for the time being. It's only a slight bit more damage. I think certain enemies would do very well against that weapon. Shit, I was like, does it only fall away when I jump on it, or is it when you stand on it, it is eating away at its durability? And the answer is, if you're standing on it, it does eat away, unfortunately. Yeah, and actually, it looks like just one interaction is all it takes for it to begin to lower. Alright. So here comes the timing thing again, which is really tricky timing, and of course the lads spawning in don't make this any easier. They can sit in the wall and attack you, but they do apparently sometimes get got. Man. Gotta be a little bit faster. That's not a very generous timer. Gotta be a little bit faster than that. Kelp and seaweed are not plants, they are algae. That's actually interesting. I would have never guessed. Would have never guessed. Oop. Good enough. I'll go and drop her. Alright, so this is the part that's tricky. Like, if I could do less ledge grabs, because the ledge grab itself kind of takes an extra second here. There we go. Oh, jump! Okay, there we go, we got it. Shit, we still gotta fight this fucker. Oh, but yeah, the fact that the projectiles, like, stick around for an extra, like, couple frames after they dissipate is some bullshit. Categorical bullshit. Like, whenever you dissipate one of those things, you still have to, like, kind of wait for a tick just to make sure it really goes away foreversies. Like, we're slapping them away. Sure, it's getting tough. Quite challenging. I'm out of ammo. Yeah, it's like I gotta wait a bit. Oop. Hook him up. There we go. Oops, you almost had it. Gotta be quicker than that. That audio is burned into my brain, Whale. As it is for most of us, I'm sure. That one commercial. Got a pretty good heal. That's pretty neat. Save point is also neat. So I'll bite. What's down her? She got got by the spikes? Good. Spikes down there, yep. Yep. Still out of ammo. Love it. Oh shit, don't love that. Knock the shit out of you. There we go. Tougher enemies to deal with for sure. Some dollars. And the chests, I think, categorically do not respawn. It seems like some of the... Huh. So what was the purpose of all this? What end? To what gain? Unless there's a secret, like... I'm just gonna die. Yeah. I was like, unless there's a secret along that wall, like, what was the purpose of all this? Yeah, treasure chests do not respawn, but jars and bases do respawn. Still no ammo, by the way. Ow. Let's say, can I just damage boost? I'm gonna dodge through him. Ow. Opens that one up. If we're approaching some kind of boss battle. Oh, I want that. I was gonna eat that. Ow. There we go. Yeah, the enemies don't really drop health very often. And the one that dropped health only dropped it when I was at full health. So it's like, bro, if that's how it's gonna be, the one time I need it, man. The one time I would, or the one time it happens is when I can't benefit from it. little enemy challenge areas. Yeah, make me wonder if there's a fairly significant boss with which we'll be dealing soon. Almost wonder, is it like if I'm facing away from this any better? Come on, it's like I can. I was like, I tickled him once. There we go. There we go. Come at me, bro. Oh. Oh, it looks like there's a dude throwing rocks upon him as well. Yeah, so if only if they could like hurt each other. I know it doesn't work that way. Yeah, just a little bit shy. And again, that little air jump is one thing, but that counts as your double jump. Oh, just, yeah, so close, so close. Can I at least kill him? No, I cannot. Actually, even with that thing, and of course I can't swing upwards. Even with that thing. All right, moving on. Moving on. Another one? Oh yeah. Ow! Oh, he fucking murdered my ass. Damn. Why is I was that low? Because in my mind, I was like, I should leave those jars in case I need them. In case I need them. Turns out I needed them then. Now, did the bad guys stay dead from the challenge? Oh, they did. Okay, so that's actually a rare sight in this game. Usually when you kill bad guys, they always respawn. But these are special challenge room bad guys, and they do stay dead. Actually kind of refreshing. Now, this, you know, these guys are not special, but the dudes in these little challenge areas are, so I can appreciate that distinction. Right, I need to not jump over them. Just tumble through. I'll take the heals. There we go. Me a full rage meter, which I never think to use, honestly. It's like, and I'm always waiting to use it as a utility item. Oh, now we're outdoors. And the camera is very zoomed in. Which is all well and good, but I definitely can't make that jump, and I definitely can't make that one. Whoop. Over the entrance here. Nope. All right, well, what awaits us here? A ring. Oh, you can make little platforms now. That's cute. I like how right shoulder is in like Times New Roman. That's actually kind of cute. But that is huge when it comes to platforming stuff. Now, does it cost mana? Right shoulder. Oh, okay. So it does not cost mana, and you click it a second time. So you click it once to toss it down, the second time once in midair to freeze that shit. And that is way better than the double jump could ever dream of being. Ancient Ice Spell. Ancient Ice Spell secret, eh? How long does it stick around? Forever? No, not forever, but it lasts for a good long while. Thank goodness it doesn't cost mana. And or your rage meter, whatever you call it. So that's kind of refreshing, actually. I bet we can reach pretty much goddamn near anything at this point now. We definitely have some things to backtrack for eventually. I don't know if that's an ominous indicator of like boss battles yet to be found. Hoop, hoop. And now, new zone, new biome. Hemon Valley. I was really hoping by now we would have found someone that would allow us to like buy stuff, buy upgrades and such. Out of curiosity. Final biome. Oh shit. We're probably not beating this thing tonight, but we can at least get pretty far in. Now the question is, do I go back to the Glacial lands and backtrack through and try to get some of those areas we couldn't reach earlier? There were even some areas in the old forest I couldn't reach earlier. So I kind of want to do like some decent backtracking now that I've got all these other cool abilities. And yeah, see what areas I couldn't reach earlier. So there's several that I can think of. And still have not found your necklace, lady. I'm sorry. You have anything new, by the way? Yeah, still no restocks. I can buy ammo. Actually, no, I can't because we already have full ammo, so... Yeah, so no, so you kind of run out of upgrades after a pretty short while there. You know, for sure, there's like areas up top that we'll eventually want to reach, even in the starting zone. So it's like I kind of want to go through some of these first spots. Even though the bad guys are a lot easier to work with, they've got like all this great gear. They're still dangerous. Like we still don't have a lot of health. We kind of have that Dark Souls thing going on where, you know, you go back to an earlier zone in Dark Souls 1 with like really good gear. You're leveled to the high heavens, and even like the starting bad guys with the broken sword hilts are still scary. Like they can still really fuck you up. They don't fuck you up as easily, but they're still awful. There's some thing going on here. And yet, I'm still being foolhardy. Look at that. I lost half health and 2 hits because I was being impatient. So I'm looking for opportunities to jump up specifically. Because, yeah, the things I'm thinking of are like up kind of above the trees. Ow. Ah. I see I'm losing more health than I really ought to by this point in the game. The heals. Is it up here where we start to see it? I think we start to see it, but I still can't reach it right now, obviously. Ow. Here we go. So, still what, too high. Because we saw these from afar, much at the start of the game, basically, and I was like, how do you get up there? And I figured there was going to be either some like crazy shortcuts or something else. Can we minus zone this thing? Can I get in the warp zone? Oh my god, maybe. Actually, yes. Jesus. Oh god, I think this is... I was gonna say, this is probably not what I'm supposed to be doing. I might be committing some gamer crimes being up there. Yes, you can absolutely minus zone your way up there. Probably in ways the developer was not accounting for. Ow. Ow. Oh, dude, you're gonna drop that apple way down there, bro. Really? In front of my garden salad. Whatever the line is. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Open? Not just money. Okay. There's like little blocks. You can even see the blocks sometimes. Yeah. There's gotta be like something cool up there though, right? Like we've seen many of those little spots previously, and I kind of figured probably something neat. It's not just like there for show. It's probably something kind of cool. And yet, we went all the way to the Hollow's gateway. I'll go and save. It's getting fairly late, so I won't be able to. We definitely won't be beating this tonight, and I definitely won't be able to. Probably won't be able to check out the new biome either. I feel like we did this area pretty well. I don't know if I want to waste too much time going through this spot again. I feel like we cleansed this area pretty dang good when we played through it proper. Like maybe there was like 1 or 2 things that we couldn't reach earlier. Actually, for one thing. Ow. Guess I couldn't make it up to this point previously because we definitely didn't have the double jump last time we were here. Well, I say that. Really tangible up here. How about this? Nothing. Ooh, there is something. If we would have remembered a bridge like that. Guess we haven't been to this biome in a while just because there was really no reason to. But this does jump out to me. Oh wait, no, I'm full of shit. Never mind. We wouldn't have had to have been here then. But oh, I know what it is. It's because okay, so you can't make the jump, but you can grab the ledge. And you get the ledge grab from this area. Now I remember. So yeah, so it begs the question, do I even want to bother looking in here? I don't think I do. I don't recall anything where I was like unable to reach something in this area. Maybe there was something, but I just can't remember anything that jumped out like that. Actually, I'll get the ammo. We fought this guy. That was our first boss battle. Give us the ledge grab. Yep. Took the boat. Except the boat's not... We actually can't... We actually have to fast travel to the next zone. And that takes us to the Witch's Graveyard. So let's go back to a save point then. Oh, that's right. We got our second weapon that way as well. That teaches how you how to switch your weapons on the fly, which is nice to have. I want to go to the Witch's Cemetery again. There is for sure one area. I know I've spent way too much time here tonight, and there was that one point where I was losing my goddamn marbles trying to find one particular like little extra area in particular. But the nice actually I'm just gonna blow a bunch of my money on antidotes. Just because the poison is so annoying, and I think this money is just going to waste otherwise. I'll just literally buy all the antidotes because I'm so annoyed by the poison enemies in this game. But yeah, I was looking for that one little extra secret area, and I just could not fucking find it. Even though I definitely had stumbled upon it multiple times yesterday, and at least once tonight. But there was another spot for sure that I absolutely can reach. That I couldn't earlier. This thing too, there's at least a few spots, even before we get to the main area, that I think will be worth checking. Gotta remember that number, 19. How long it will take for that number to dwindle to 0 for dealing with the bad guys in the zone. Normally I would say, just because you're a bad guy does not mean you're a bad guy. Thanks, Satan. Normally I would quote that, but no. The bad guys in this area, they're bad people. They're bad and not nice, and they make... That was supposed to hit you, that's fine. Actually, for one thing, that right there is indicative. She indicating on my tiv. Gonna reach it? Oh yeah. Okay, that's a well and good. Oh, I was hoping there maybe be more to it. There was not. So if I go to the right. Right, because if I drop down here... Oh wait, no, this is something else. Will I recognize this? Or will I be Gandalf and have no memory of this place? Okay, yeah, I do remember this little spot. I think down below. Yes, there's a elevator there. It's how you're supposed to get here typically. Ow. There's a poison lad. Ow. So I lost 3 just now, but he dropped 1. That's nice. So that's a dead end. I think that's like where you pick up a magic ring, like a bonus ring. So bring me back up, pretty please. Boop. Up we go. Right, this little area. And I think if I check back the way we came, now that we've already done this one before, the little spiky thingy is very not nice. Yeah, we just kind of skipped like a whole platforming sequence that is... I'm fine to not repeat. Once again, I'm looking for spots that are platform traversable. Having the double jump does make that little acquisition a little bit easier. Oh, right. Let's see... Can I get this? Yes. Yeah, the question is, like, was there anything up here to begin with? I honestly can't remember. So nothing over there. Yeah, this almost strikes me as like, wait, was this not even an area the developer wants you to go to for any reason? Seems like there's no real benefit. I mean, it allows you to skip some platforming bits, but not really. Nothing of substance. But it makes you feel like a cool gamer. You know, I can finally get around that asshole nice and quick, because those guys are the worst. So... Oh, here we go. This is the thing I was looking for earlier. So that's why I couldn't find it. It was outside the main zone. Oh my god, that's it. Just a poison thing, and that's it. Ah, that's disappointing. Until that time looking for it, it was such a mundane find. The good news, though, is that there probably is going to be something pretty neat then. Ow. Oh, God. I'll keep the fire guy. Actually, hold on. What was over here? You know what? I'm going to do a save. I seem to recall there might be something around here that I was not able to reach earlier. Required some kind of, like, special cool guy jump. Oh, the Goblin Sushi game, Will. That's a fun one. I like that one a lot. And I think I even saw there were some significant updates done to it fairly recently. Because I played it when it first dropped into early access. I really haven't played it since. Oh, shit. I haven't played it since. Ow. So I was misled. There's nothing extra here. Ow. Yeah, I haven't played it since it first hit early access. But no, I was really impressed by that. It's a very fun one. And of course, Steam sale going on, which probably doesn't hurt when it comes to scooping up those fun little extra games. No, that's a good one. That's a solid one, too. And at some point, I should give it another whirl so that I can try the latest stuff. The newest updates and such. That does sound neato. Hiya. Oh, wrong button. Hiya. There we go. You cannot fire it downwards as much as I keep trying. Oop. Yeah, the ice thing ain't gonna help me there, unfortunately. The fire seems like it does really good damage, too. Just solid secondary weapons just across the board. Solid choices. Yeah. Ow. I kind of foolhardily jumped into that throwing dagger, but can handle it. Can handle it better than we ever could. Just. Ow. Nothing else fancy over here. Okay, there's at least one other kind of cool little spot I'm looking for. There's at least a few areas that were like that had enormous jumps we just had no hope of reaching. There was a few in those little ice areas. That's a Timmy Ray, by the way. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you very much, man. We're playing a neat little is this the Genie area? Yeah. We're playing a neat little Metroidvania of sorts. You're probably looking at this, you're probably thinking, well, it's more Castlevania than Metroidvania. But it's pretty cool. It's called Beholgar. We started it yesterday, and I'm liking it a lot so far. It is, it's not easy. It is not easy. We're nearing, I think, maybe the end of the game. We're not there yet, but we've like uncovered almost all the areas in the map. Well, and by map, we don't have like a proper map, but we do have an overworld map when it comes to the fast travel spots. So we have some fast travel that we can do sometimes. It's a little bit unreliable, which might sound strange. It's kind of a weird Metroidvania, honestly. It's good, but it is unfortunately quite buggy. It is not without some faults. It is quite buggy. We did have a soft lock earlier, which was unfortunate. And there's some conveyance things I don't love about the game. Certain UI behaviors I don't love. There were some level design choices I think are a little bit not the bestest, but overall the good outweighs the bad. So I'm enjoying it overall. I didn't want that, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's see what Timmy's been up. Thank you again for that raid, man. It's good to see you. 4-ish hours. So I played about 2 hours last night, and we're about. Let's see, what's my uptime? We're about 2. Yeah, actually, yeah. You were probably here for a good chunk of last night, so I would say at the rate we're going, we'll probably beat the game. If I'm able to stream tomorrow, we'll probably beat the game tomorrow, I guess. It's at the rate we're going. I mean, we're looking for extra secrets right now. If I wanted to, I probably could skip a bunch of shit and be more on the fast track to the end. But you know, I do enjoy looking for secrets in games like this. I'm in no huge rush for the game to be over. Timmy, thank you for that raid. And as always, if you have any clips you want to share, I'm always super down, man. Anything of yours you want to share, you can be my guest. I'm always happy to see what the homies are up to. Ow. Well, I was going to fight that guy, but now I don't really want to because he was being mean to me. Some Final Fantasy 14. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember you saying that's been your... you've been drawn in. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing to get drawn into such a award-winning game. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead. I've heard it's really good. Heard it's really good. I hope you're enjoying yourself, man. Now, technically, I didn't actually save here. Boop. Then I'll do this one. It's got that good reach. We got this weapon just recently, and it's good. It's better damage, but slower, and the this one has like a nice like upward arc, which is great for attacking dudes in you know, all sorts of shapes and forms. But this one, of course, only strikes forward. If you're fighting mano a mano, it's great, but otherwise it is sometimes lacking in its the directions it can go. Surely enough, I am tragically powering through this the antidotes I was picking up. And like kind of get through them. It's like earlier I was able to attack him, but now I can't. Like through the wall, that is. The newbie to first expansion. Ooh, that's exciting. So yeah. And just so we're clear, you are not the newbie in this circumstance, Timmy. It's like there's like another person in your group that you're kind of teaching through this experience. So it's not your first rodeo necessarily, but it is someone else in your group's first rodeo. I will save this time. I'll be a good boy. Begrudgingly, I will save. The grind is kind of cheeks though. Yeah, I mean, MMOs, right? I've heard that Final Fantasy 14 doesn't require too much grinding, but you know, no matter how you slice it, all right. No matter how you slice it, a lot of those MMOs, just by their very nature, can sometimes be on the grindy side. So it goes. Nice and like trolley position for that lad. Oh shit. So normally it takes 4 to go at those guys, but with the fancy glaive, the fancy spear we have, takes 3 instead. Alright, so where's that thing? That thing we were trying to find earlier. And that was that a Kara raid? Kara, you raided me mere minutes after Timmy raided me. That's super nice of you. Thank you. Thank you to Timmy, and thank you to Kara for that raid. Doing it as a light party. I gotcha. Timmy raided just like moments earlier, and now Kara's popping in. Man, all the freaking cool gamers are on right now. Also means it's getting quite late. We're playing a cool little Metroidvania game of sorts. This is Beholgar. I'm liking it a lot so far. It is pretty tough, and I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a healthy dose of jank in this game. So if you're looking at it and you're like, oh shit, I love Metroidvanias, this looks great. It is good. It is good. It's not amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, yo, this game fucking rocks, but it is good. It is good. The good outweighs the negative in my book. There's a sequel that came out fairly recently, and that's actually what first kind of drew me to this title, knowing that there's a sequel to check out. So we'll probably be checking that out later this week. But it's a Metroidvania. If you're looking at it, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, it looks more Castlevania than Metroidvania. More Castlevania than Metroid. So it's a Metroidvania, but yes, leans more heavily into the kind of gothic and medieval shit. But it's pretty cool. I'm liking it. But instead of like gothic medieval stuff, you're a Viking, but well, yeah, kind of a Viking barbarian lad. But a lot of the set pieces from traditional Castlevania, Metroidvania types of deals can be found all over. Ow. Much like traditional Metroidvania games, you do have an inventory, so there's different weapons, there's different abilities. That's all well and good. There are quests. Eventually, we've only actually ever found a single quest item in this game, and there's only one of the quests we know about. So why there are so many quest item squares on the pause screen, I can't tell you. I can't begin to tell you. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And thank you again, Kara, for that raid. As always, Kara, if you got any clips you want to share with us, you know I'm super down to clown. super, super ready. If Kara's got a clippy, I'm always so ready to see what we got. See what she's got. Same with Timmy, by the way. Timmy, if there's any clips you want to share with us. Timmy also rated, like I said, just mere moments earlier. What a cool dude. What a cool dude. A lot of backtracking in those kinds of games. Yeah. I've never actually played Final Fantasy 14. So Timmy was streaming Final Fantasy 14 tonight, and I've never actually played it myself. But I have many a friend, many a homie that is there to remind me, Alex, hey, if you ever wanted to play award-winning Final Fantasy 14, that includes award-winning expansion, blah blah blah, and has the ability to play the game for free for the first 40 levels. Alex, if you ever wanted a squad to join up with, Alex, we got you, homie. Like, there's friends that are trying to get me into the game, and I don't doubt the game does look fantastic, but I've held off for now. I've withheld from getting consumed by the addiction. Mere seconds. Mere seconds. That's right. Oh wait, Gloop Queen also raided. Oh shit. Well, in that case, that is an honorary raid. Gloop Queen, you've raided me against your wishes. Gloop Queen said, man, I'm gonna raid a cool streamer like Kara. I'm gonna raid a cool streamer like Kara. She's so neat, and she's good at video games, and she never posts cringe on main. She's always so neat and so cool. And then she said, wait, what the fuck? I tried to raid Kara, and why am I watching this jabroni? This heckin' lad. And then Johnson raids. What the fuck is going on? That's 3, technically 4 raids? I'm losing count. Ouch, I got poisoned. Oh no, except we have the poison resist. There we go, we're good. But anyway, no, thank you, Gloop Queen, for that raid. Whether you intended to raid my ass or not, you have arrived. You have arrived. But thank you, friends. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys and gals. Like I said, Kara, any clips you want to share, you know I'm always down to show what you're up to, my friend. Always a pleasure. And to see what kind of cool antics you're up to. We've already done that one. Yeah, with that's old news. So the axes item. There we go. We're playing a cool little game called Beholgar. This is a little Metroidvania action game. I'm liking it so far. And it is tough, but we're getting there. We are getting there, and even though I'm getting my ass kicked, I rarely get my ass kicked in this game, but it has happened. Ouch. Oh, fuck. Let's see, don't let it happen right here. Now, I think that's actually a dead end. I will take the... Oh, I actually would have preferred the fire. Thank you, Johnson, for the raid as well. Thank you, Johnson. What's Johnson got for us? Let's see what they were up to. Johnson, who recently got back into streaming. She's getting back into the swing of things, which is always nice, too. Johnson doing some Elder Scrolls Online. Very nice, very nice. We have a couple... I don't know if you've ever watched Nissa, Johnson. Oh, I'm dead. If you've ever watched Nissa, we have a couple streamer buddies who are big ESO streamers. Big ESO streamers. In fact, they are so big ESO streamers, they're on the official ESO stream team, which is pretty cool. So Nissa is one of them. Zero Period Productions, George, he's on the team. So yeah, we have a number of homies that don't just play the game kinda, they play it like big. They play that shit for realsies. Well, I'm playing like garbage right now because I'm very smart. And not because I'm getting tired, but because if it seems like I'm losing at the video game, it's actually smoke and mirrors. I'm actually extremely in control. Extremely in control, and I'm just pretending to be a doofus. I'm gonna go the other way. Whoop. I keep forgetting about the roll button in times like this. There we go. Give me that ammo. Yes. These guys are very smart. They try to run away from you, which is smart, unfortunately. I wish they were not. I'm gonna switch to the, shit, wrong one. That's really good reach. I can reach around. That's right. Who doesn't love a nice reach around this time of night on a Monday? Or, I guess, officially Tuesday. Let's get back to Beholgar, but like I said, thank you again to the nice lads and ladies that raided. That's super nice of you guys. I know it's getting late, by the way. Usually, I'm the one raiding people like Kara. Or Johnson, if I can catch her online, I'd love to raid her, but usually I'm the one raiding Kara, because usually they are the one going well into the AM. And yet tonight, 'tis I doing the degenerate hours. Like a strange little fella, like a strange little hobbit fella. Oh, now I can't reach you because you're like up too high. Gotta use the old faithful. I was saying earlier how I like blew all of my money on antidote potions. Ouch. And I would soon go through the full stack and I would feel very silly. And that moment has happened. It happened. Ow. So think that's a dead end right there. So let's go back down then. Ow. Oh god, wrong button. God damn, I was gonna try to throw my projectile thing. Yeah, it is getting up there, especially if you're on the East Coast. If you're on the East Coast, that's like big weirdo hours. I'm in Midwest time zone, so I'm only like slight weirdo hours. My weirdo hours are like very minimal. I keep forgetting I have that move. It's a good move. Especially in a situation like this, there's a lot of dudes, a lot of boys, and they may or may not be back in town. There we go. Shame, because I really like the glaive, the spear. It's nifty, and the reach is great, but and the upward arc of the halberd is indisputably a good time. Get his ass in. Give me some ammo to. Bloop. Yeah, the fire is a good projectile. Big fan of that thing. Big fan. Big fan. He'll attack if you. Yeah. He'll just fucking go for the jugular. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. He sounds like a little, like a little guardian attack fella. So it's not that one. It's gonna be down below. Then I think is the area we're looking for. So I keep dying on the way there because I am. Once again, you know, very, very accomplished at video games. And if it seems like I'm getting my ass kicked, it's just an illusion. Just don't worry about it. Oh. Thankfully, these guys actually do drop healing items sometimes, so they're a little bit more generous in that regard. So I don't think it's to the left. I think that takes us back to the shortcut. But yes, here's the thing I was curious about. So now I have this cool little platform ability. Oop. Shit. Hoop, hoop. There we go. Yeah, with that platforming ability, we can, like, actually reach other areas that were otherwise inaccessible. So pretty neat. It's pretty neat, but what's it all for, you might ask? I also might ask this. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck! There was no ledge grab. Okay, it's just because it's a ceiling. Okay, cool. Ooh, can't quite make it. Ah, shit, yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid, because I'm like, if I grab the ledge, I'm gonna hit the spikes. Unfortunate. God damn it, and that's a problem, too. I keep, oh, that was weird. We haven't actually found any save points. It's bizarre, because there's a lot of save points in this area, but we just haven't found any in this little area. So we keep warping, like, getting kicked all the way back here, which is an annoying as hell situation to be in. Ow. So I'll just blast all of them. It's much easier that way. Oh, the pausies. Oh, there you go. Right. He'll just fucking go for the side or kick you, yeah. And the fucking balls. It's like the horse kick. Yeah, I know the one. Yep. That sounds funny, but also brutal. Shame that doesn't do more damage. You would think that'd be enough, like, just about instant kill one of those flying boys. Ow. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to kill this guy so I can get their health. The thing is, like, the health they drop is gonna be very minimal. Probably not worth it. Ooh, excuse me. Try this again. Ooh, shit. I don't like that placement. Once I can grab the ledge, there we go. So here, there we go. So this is the jump that got me just now. Have returned from yonder. They have returned from their travels. That's right. Returned home from their travels. Returned from their ventures. Back to the village. All right. So, do we get anything cool from all this, or is it just treasure? It was just treasure. After all that, it was just treasure. And listen, I'm not one to turn up my nose at some nice bonus treasure, but still, I don't know. You kind of figure that. Oh no, it disappeared. Okay, I can just damage boost that one at least. You kind of figure going through all that trouble, surely it'll be something cool, right? It was not something cool. Ooh, how do I get back? Ooh. I don't know if I like this. And again, no fast travel available. Oop. That might be my best bet. Oop. Oop. Oh, there's no... Right. If you ledge grab, there's no double jump. Right. If you ledge grab, there's no double jump. Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that that's good enough. I feel like I'm sick of the Witch's Cemetery. We spent so much time there. Jabbar's Palace will actually have some potentially good stuff with us. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Good, get my wires crossed. I thought that was part of the cemetery, technically. Okay, that's good. Onto the Glacial lands, and there definitely were some areas here that we weren't able to fully explore with, because we didn't have the cool little ice platform thing that we have now. I will save here just to make sure that it knows. Wants me on the couch whenever there's a person on the couch. Right, but he'll climb over you. Yep. I know it all too well. Bonnie does sometimes. She's usually, like, pretty good about it. She's not, like, usually too obnoxious about it, but sometimes she will not necessarily consider your personal space. I've had other dogs be a lot worse about it. I'll say that much. I've had other dogs be worse. Especially like the really big dogs with, like, you know, large, massive bodies with paws that are large that can, like, fucking stab downwards and be completely unaware of the anguish you're experiencing. We're just like, hey, I'm here, man. I'm helping. Ow. Can I reach? Ow, shit. Cannot reach. Oop. Oh, man, I thought with the dodge I'd be all good. Oh, wrong button. Oh, shit. Kind of curious. Oop. Oh, no! I was gonna say, is there something up there? I'm wondering if there's something up there. The answer is probably no, but that seems like something that could be sneaky. I'm trying to watch for those sneaky opportunities. What's up, Sabatsu? Good to see you, bud. Children yearn from the Crusades. It worked out really well for them. Acquired boats for the Crusade. I promise that's what these are. Between the mines and other questionable things. We've been informed the children yearn for lots of questionable things in today's day and age. Yeah, 80 pounds. Oh yeah. Yeah, you will feel it. Yes, there's no mistaking it. Oop. Ow. At least he dropped some health, which is nice. Okay. I saw like there was something up there that looked like a little hole in the wall, but I don't think it is, if anything, of note. Actually, knew how to turn around. Earlier, the dude had no idea how to turn around. He seemed very confused. Okay, I think I need to just jump over that projectile. Hoop, hoop. There we go. Oh, what? Didn't make it. Because I'm worried if I get hit midair, that's gonna, like, kill my momentum. But instead, it just killed me otherwise. I just have to use the little platform then. Because we came through here once before without the platform, so you don't technically need it. Ow. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That was 2 hits, and that's 40% of my health bar. That's after a bunch of upgrades. Keep thinking that's an attack. Like my brain thinks, oh, I should throw that out and see what happens. But it's like, no, it's just different platforming, Alex. What are you thinking? Ow. Ow. There we go. Ooh, health potion. Nice. That's good. Blah, blah. There we go. Projectiles did not have knockback. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, we were talking about how this game differs, obviously in a lot of ways, compared to old-school Castlevania games. But one of the other ways this game differs from old-school Castlevanias, in Castlevania 1 and 2, and maybe even, like, even 3 and 4, some of the other ones, is that when you got hit, you would get, there'd be, like, a very pronounced knockback. And sometimes to your detriment. Sometimes that knockback was, like, a bad thing, because it would fucking knock you into an instant kill platform. And so you had very little air control in those instances. However, at least it got you out of whatever just attacked you just then. In this game, there is nothing like that. When you get hit, you can take damage multiple. There's no iframes, and there's no knockback, so it's really nothing to stop you from getting, like, slapped sometimes multiple frames, like an enemy like walking into you. That's something I have to deal with, unfortunately. If kids don't deal drugs and get in gunfights with rival gangs, then who will? There you go. There you go. We think of the children, Meerkat, right? We're so considerate. Ow. Give me those little apples. Do you think they're apples or tomatoes? It's more funny to imagine we're just like chomping down tomatoes. Just with no preparation. Just the whole fucking tomato. Oh shit. I know people that enjoy tomatoes enough to eat them like apples. And, you know, I'm not here to shit on that. Just it's a little bit unusual. Anything else here? Just yeah, I'm always hoping for like some kind of like upgrade, some kind of like fancy secret. These upgrades are not quite what I would consider fancy. yeah, it's about to like I don't know, but they are on the screen, the internet screen. So, whomst am I to judge? A Jersey tomato? Is it a particular? Is that like a particular a breed species of tomato? I know there's a whole bunch of them out there, of course, but I've never heard of Jersey tomatoes specifically. Unless they're just really nice and fresh out there. I'm kind of curious then. No, I enjoy tomatoes on things. Like I enjoy them, you know, in salads, on burgers and sandwiches, that kind of thing. But yeah, not usually just on their own. My enjoyment with tomatoes, it's not quite that pronounced, unfortunately. I don't have to fight these guys. Oh god, I just wanted to. Our delicious acidic soil, he says, which makes sense. Although I would have never considered New Jersey soil to be particularly acidic. Sounds just wonderful. Sounds delicious when you phrase it that way. Ow. I think we learned last time that down there is just instant death, so I probably shouldn't even bother with that one. There we go. Fire. My favorite projectile. That's good. Into the ice zone. It's like one of the few times you actually see the frost ghosts with their swords. Usually they're projectiles ghosts, and they're not nice. In fact, I would much rather deal with the melee ghost ladies if that was an option, but they don't give me that option. They don't give us a lot of choices, unfortunately. Swing. A lot of little flying ghost ladies, and I think these on their own don't spawn indefinitely. Oh, I can make this jump now. Ooh, that was lucky. Oh, that's the amulet for the lady. Right, from the beginning of the game. Wow, I wonder what her reward's gonna be. We gotta get back. Oh, it's instant kill. That's fine. We got the goods. Can't believe we found that thing. Yeah, that's something we heard about at the start of the game, and I was not sure we'd ever see it. Oh, we got it. I think there was at least one other area kind of like that in this zone, where there was like a very out there jump we just had no hope of making. Is it over here as well? Oh, no, it was further to, it was to the right, actually. Well, I say that. I said that very confidently. I think I might be full of shit. Oh shit, I gotta go. Oop. Yeah, I think I'm full of shit. Oh, that's right, this thing. Potentially you could maybe skip some of that, because there's these platforms here. Ooh, there's something over there. Okay, I'll buy it. What's over there? These spikies. I see lots of potions. I wouldn't exactly call a handful of potions a huge secret, but sure. Yeah, Death Warp. Yeah, the Death Warp, it still counts. Still counts, Zabatsu. We'll take it. We will take it. The Pine Barrens. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know of the Pine Barrens because of the Sopranos, of course. Largest contiguous forest. the entire East Coast. That's awesome. I did not know that, but that makes sense for the reasons you mentioned, but also, yeah, just kind of based on it. Now, I'm gonna ask a dumb question, Meerkat. Is that the Pine Barrens? I know that is the stuff of that place, and some of its mythology is the stuff of legends. I'm gonna go the other direction and see if I can reach that other spot. Oh, I'm gonna die to the poison. Just kidding. And that's the stuff. Nice, man. Nice. Now, one other thing that I do appreciate about this game, I was saying earlier that there are things that are great and some things that are less than great, but one thing that I appreciate, no bullshit lives system. No game over, none of that bullshit. Thank goddamn goodness. Now, granted, when you die, you lose money. When you die, you lose money and also a small amount of pride. You do lose a small amount of pride. That much I can personally guarantee, but honestly, beyond a certain point, money becomes not really necessary. Like, beyond a certain point, we don't really have any reason for money. Unless, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there'll be, like, a merchant at the end that'll, you know, make a huge difference. But what we've seen so far, we've pretty much seen it all. Ow. Hoop, hoop. Oh, I actually didn't want that one. That's fine. So, yeah, losing a little bit of money. And BD. By this point now, I'm just trying to find, like, if there's other cool guy secrets to be found. Does that block him? It does block him, actually. That's kind of cute. Oh, we've already been here. That's where we got the spear. Right. Okay, never mind. This is old news. Old news. Oh, shit. Didn't have the double jump. That's weird. Brackish estuaries and marshes. That's actually pretty cool. That's one of my favorite underutilized adjectives. Brackish. It's a good adjective, and it's a very specific one, obviously, not one you're just gonna casually toss out there, but big fan. Now, I might not need to use this. Oh shit. Oh my god, this sucks. Shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, I like the fact that they're just able to be from afar and attack you, and I can't jump over to attack them because the spikes are there. I was gonna say, if I had a moment, I could probably use the I could probably use the ice platform to make those jumps. Even with like all the upgrades we have, making that little puzzle, that like timing puzzle thing is really tough. Ouch. A really tough timing puzzle. God damn it, didn't even grab the ledge. It's, yeah, very unforgiving time-wise. It's like, if you're not like extremely optimal, you will run out of time. And when you run out of time, it's practically death. Shit. But sometimes if you're fancy, like the fact that we have that little ice platform thing might just help. Shame you can't like skip some of these. It's like no matter how high you are, like, you have to do the full. Oh, there we go. We got it. Yeah, it's like I just gotta go all the way, unfortunately. It's like my projectile can't really reach her, and she can just keep teleporting further and further away. Fucking the worst. Please. There we go. Jesus. So much of my health. Lost forever. Gone forever. Oh shit, I can't actually go down there just yet. Oh, I'm done. Yep, fuck. Oh. Yeah, getting to that point, having so little health, that's gonna be a tough one. That's unfortunate because you can buy antidote potions that you can just keep kind of in a bank. Ah, shit. You can kind of bank them. In the top right, we have 8 antidote potions that we're still holding on to, so that will negate poison damage once when you get hit with it. But you cannot hang on to health potions. The number of times I've thought to myself, like, man, I wish I could just, like, pop a heal or something, but not like that in this game, unfortunately. It's like, by that point, it's like, don't even bother with the double jump animation because, oh, shit. Okay, well, you know what? Just try again. Don't even bother with the double jump animation in some of those jumps. Oh, that was fortunate. Look, so the spikes do sometimes kill bad guys. There we go. We made it. Only just barely, though. And much more health. Oh, fuck. think I'm dead. Ooh, fuck! I should have somersaulted. I should have somersaulted through that. Because it's weird because sometimes when you attack them, they'll stop in front of you. And I think for the first one, I was able to stop him, but the second one, I was too slow. The timing just was far from ideal, so... God damn it. So he, kind of powered through me. I should have just cut my losses and somersaulted through it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. It's fine. And once more. Now, if I could get that one ghost lady to be killed... Oh shit, speaking of ghost ladies, I gotta restart now. And I can't restart it myself, I have to wait for it to time out, but... If I could guarantee that ghost lady getting killed by the spikes again, that'd be really neat, but... Not a thing we can really rely on, unfortunately. There we go, we made it through. I was gonna say, can you just come over here, let me get you? Ow. And of course, they're really good at just kind of hiding just outside a frame. Do this. Blast both of them with that. I should have used that from the get-go. And they do a very good job of spacing themselves just smartly enough to be shitty. Be annoying. Now, what was this again? I don't remember what this was. Let's lead to the boss? Maybe. I think so. Yeah, I think they'll lead to the boss. And actually, that begs the question then. Was there anything in the bottom area that I missed? I think we started to explore it, then I think I went back because we hit like a dead end or something. Damn. Ah, I see how it is, yes. I can't hit you, but you can hit me, yes. When you're warping away like that, I see. I see. I can taste the bullshit. So many of these ghost ladies, I don't like them. They're not nice. Oh. Yeah, I think we hit a dead end here. And it bamboozled me. Oh, fuck, I lost the double jump. Why does that happen? Just randomly lose the double jump sometimes. Yeah, we hit like a dead end. Like, there's nothing down there, so why show that to us? Yeah, if I wouldn't know better, I would wonder if there's like a secret hidden there, but I just don't see where that could even be, potentially. Even with the ice platform, there's just nothing to stand on, or like nothing... No, like, extra platforms that things could be like, hiding from. If there was at least one more area that was, like, where you looked at it and you were like, oh, there's just no way to reach that thing. Like, this is a nice to have. But by no means is this, like, an incredible, like a very well-kept secret. There was at least one other area that had a really sneakily hidden platform. Let's get some of these guys. Or not sneakily hidden, but like a platform where there was like clearly something you needed to be able to reach it. It seems like these always just have treasures. I'm always hoping they'll have like an ability power up. We've only found one of them, but there are supposedly things that increase your maximum damage, and increase your maximum health, increase your ability to be able to like the range with which you can throw weapons, like those kinds of things. We've only found one of each of them. You'll find these little lore dumps, these little lore scrolls. This one here. For the luminous magicians, you say. So, Shamaran around here it's a snake woman, but a king who is worse than a snake. To drink his blood, and they're trying to take down Hagma. Hagma is the big bad we're after right now. So yeah, so it's yeah, some like little lore dumps, which is neat. It's hard to get, you know, that excited by it, but it's neat, I suppose. Because I saved, it did respawn all the baddies, including the ghost ladies, who are very not nice, but they drop lots of health, which I appreciate. Boop, boop. Keep on keeping on. The lore is nice, but I'm over here like, give me tangible upgrades, man. That's the stuff I really am after right now. That's that good shit. Hagma is the name of the bad guy. Yeah, the name of the big bad is Hagma. Hagma Bulls. So I think this was... Yeah, this gave us the double jump. Or no, not the double jump. The ice platforms. Now everything from this point onwards is going to be familiar. Yeah, really, after all that, only a couple areas that were kind of new. And, well, actually, there were several areas, but only one of them had, like, anything substantial. Nothing that was, like, truly astounding. Lore in this cave, oh boy! I mean, it's a nice to have, but hard to get that excited. Oop. 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 There we go. Let's make a little bit of progress into this one. We're not going to get super far tonight because it's getting quite late already, but I do want to delve slightly into this area, and once again, I will save. Once again, to kind of demonstrate, other than the Serpent Temple, which we can access from the first biome, the first area, other than the Serpent's Temple, this is the last place to visit in the game. So this, I'm not sure if this will lead us to the final boss, or if the final boss is in that Serpent area, but if I had to guess, this is probably where we'll get the key to access that Serpent Temple. One thing I'm going to do real quick is go back to the Old Forest real quick. I'm curious. We got the lady her amulet. We heard about this. This is only the second side quest that I think is even in the game. We found it quite late into the game. So what is the reward for this thing? What's it all about? Mother Snake bless you? Wait, hold on. Is she a worshiper of the snake people? Mother Snake. I don't know, maybe the snake serpent is a good thing. I don't know, the serpent demon or something. Anyway, so just a little upgrade. Cool. Great. I mean, hard to get excited about it, but yeah, sure. Thanks, lady. I would have preferred a health increase, or a new weapon, or I don't know, but at least it's something. At least she didn't just give us money, because money is kind of not really particularly useful for us right by this point in the game. New enemies, by the way. New enemy just dropped. What if these, like, throw things at you? Like if they're like the dudes in Dark Souls 1. They explode into poison. Well, yeah, actually, kind of. They're kind of like the dudes from Dark Souls 1 that have, like, the parasites on the back. Ow. We're seeing some snaky boys. Just fucking flings himself in the spikes. I don't want to be here anymore, man. Now there's spikes down there. Yeah, that's all death. That is all just death. I mean, that's all death too. I was like, there could be a secret. Nah, probably not. Is that instant death water? Probably. Oh, I gotta wait. Watching how it like kind of drops very suddenly. Ow. It kind of goes and like kind of drops like in these like little jerky motions, herky-jerky motions. New fucked up skeleton mutant just dropped. My favorite. Can move the camera like just barely. Burly. They like, oh, was that what was that? There was like something shooting little projectiles at me. It was like a little tree thing or something. And a tree spirit. Anyway, Serpent Frella. Doesn't kill him. Ow. Ow. What's this? It is ammo and money. Great. Again, I'm gonna always hold out hope for something fancy. I'm scared to like somersault underneath to get to these little 1 square spaces because you can't actually crawl in this game. You can somersault and get into these little 1 square spaces, but you can't crawl through them. So what you do is you kind of like just wiggle a little bit, and the physics will generally wiggle you out. But we had one instance earlier where I got soft locked. I did not get wiggled. I got anti-wiggled. And I had to do the old Alt F4. Was not glamorous. Ooh, is that gonna? Oh yes. New fella just dropped. Oop. Ah. Oop. Oh god, no air dodge. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes in my brain I'll try to do the dodge move while I'm in the air. Does not work that way. Darndest thing, but it does not work that way. Ammo actually wouldn't be a painful thing to have, but at least I have more maximum ammo this time. At least. Oop. Oop. Oof. Yeah, it's oh man. Yeah, they like swing so far. They swing so far it's almost not worth trying to dodge. I think it's still a good idea. slowly but surely, I am slowly regaining my rageometer. So 3 hits to drop one of those guys. That's actually kind of nice. I was able to only draw aggro from one of them. That's the key. If you can only draw in one with the flying fellers. There we go. 3 hits for them as well. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, that's the dude that was like popping the little projectile fellas. And dissipate them. There we go. Leaping spiders. Yep, I see you down there, spider fella. I don't know. I thought I had the big cool guy ability. 3 hits for those guys and 1 hit for the small fellers. Ow. Fine, I'll just tank it and then eat 2 tomatoes. Be good to go. Poison, I know what that is. Yep. Oh, nice little emblem. Nice. More thrown weapon capacity. That's actually pretty nice. So now I've doubled my weapon capacity. Thrown weapon capacity, rather. In a matter of about 20 minutes. It's not bad. Enough to, like, span the shit out of whether it be fireballs or thrown axes or thrown spears. Can be a little spammy motherfucker when I so choose. Ooh. Almost fucked it. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Fuck. Let me do that. We recharge our rage meter pretty quickly. Speaking of which, if I kill those guys, yeah, that's a nice turbocharge of the rage meter. Rageometer. Good. Ooh, they home in on you. I'm not surprised. Okay, so now I see spiky boys. I see disappearing platforms. An unpleasant combination, no less. Time that a little bit tight. Don't look at me. Don't even notice me. Do not observe. 3 hits when you have the axe equipped. But 2 hits when it's the spear. Mosquito fella. Ow. There we go. If I'm feeling frisky, could check this for secrets. If I'm feeling frisky. As if I'm not always frisky. Nothing, okay. Again, it's a Castlevania game. Castlevania-esque game, so checking walls for secrets. Not even checking for wall turkeys, you're like slapping at walls. Sometimes it's just a matter of just kind of looking for like, can you just kind of phase through the wall? Usually that's enough, honestly. The inner yeet. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is a, sometimes a very nice to have. Oop. I got even more ammo. Oh, wrong. Goddamn it, wrong weapon. Sometimes I get my wires crossed. I'll think like I'll get one projectile mixed up for the other. There we go. Lots of spodlers. They're, what am I thinking of? Is it, Spelunky? Spelunky is the one that has the little bouncing spider fellers. The spear is enough to one-shot their ass. One-tap their ass. Oh shit, I need to switch to this one because it has the overhead swing. Oh right, this thing, yes. I'm guessing we'll get whatever allows us to pop through here. There was one other of these in... Was it the palace? I think it was the palace where we saw one of those. I'm sure that's an ability we're yet to gain. Soon be gaining, if I had to guess. Shit. So 3 hits on the skeeters. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there's... Actually, what is that? Treasure chest or something? I don't know. Yeah, diagonal hits in a video game like this, man. Diagonal hits. Too fucking real. Well, now I gotta know what that is. Really? You're not gonna... I can't hit them? Really? I'm just... My weapon's just gonna go through it, right through the shit, huh? Going right through the shit. Watching the weapon just phase through their sprites like it's nothing. Which is, I guess, what it was. It was nothing to them. Did that mean nothing to you? What's fucked up is that the spear does like 15% more damage. It's a damage of difference of 5. The very little bit of damage differential, and yet its effectiveness against certain bad guys is impressive. There we go. These fucking guys. I won't even one-shot them. Goddamn. These guys are the worst. All right. It's locked. Of course it is. What if I just use violence? What if I T-pose on it? What if I just dab on it? Nope, nothing? Okay. It'd be extremely funny if the key was like just in a little hidden area just underneath it. That's good to know that you can stun them. You can even like kind of interrupt their animations. That's kind of neat. Spearsies, what's over here? What's over here'sies? Oh, these two. First time I've seen a lady warrior. Oh, but she's dead. I don't like that part. Yeah, we've seen these two NPCs. Maybe she was poisoned. Well, that's sad. First time I see it, yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah. Yeah, I wonder, so, I mean, we of course know that there's enemies that poison the previous area. I guess there's probably some here as well. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we saw her once and she was like, I'm out of here. This place is scary. And that was our only really interaction with her. She's dead. Dead to poison. Yeah, we haven't, I mean, of course, we ourselves haven't been poisoned a lot ourselves. But we've had the, a pretty healthy dose of these antidote potions kind of stacked for a while anyway. I think it was the, yeah, the badass lady who said, man, this place is fucked up. I'm out of here. And apparently she took that to heart. She really was not kidding when she said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Might have been something else to the side. Ow. I still can't believe that it's not instant kill against these lads. It's bananas. Oh, not the one I wanted. I guess that's okay. There was something. Hey, and a save point too, no doubt. A save point to boot. Nice little heal action, that's pretty good. Of course, having a full potion heal next to a save point's a little bit unnecessary. Boss battle? Underworld Monster. Do you poison? He does poison. That's exactly what that is. I'll use this one to... What if I can't cancel his projectiles? I cannot cancel those, so I gotta be careful. Actually, if I can't cancel them, I'll just use my usual weapon. Oh, wow, that actually kept my rage meter pretty full. Ow. Oh, it's because he's spawning the little fellas. That's what it is. Okay. Pretty easy boss so far. I'm gonna guess these projectiles will get more numerous. We have a lot of antidote potions, so we can probably tank a few. It does get a little bit tricky when he pops up suddenly like that. Seems like it's always like small, medium, large. Like close, medium, far. Yeah, it's like the same pattern every time. Just, well, in different orders. Ow. I tanked one of them. So this is the source of the poison. Pretty easy boss battle, honestly. And honestly, most of the boss battles in this game have been quite on the easy side. What does killing him grant us? Ooh, that's a sneaky placement. Actually, I have the axe, right? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I have to like, if without the axe, I have to be like really sneaky, but I can just do that instead. What's this? Rage dice. Now I can break through those flesh zones. Does that use rage? It does use rage. Yeah, makes sense. And I wondered like why pressing that button down did nothing. And it's only for the special. Yeah, it's not like you have like a cool like downward facing weapon now. That is pretty cool though. So yeah, we saw once in this dungeon, I think once in the... I think it was in the palace. But yeah, there is... Oh shit. There we go. There's at least one instance of those like ground poundable zones or ground poundable spaces. Even if it wasn't like just like if it wasn't a fancy version of that attack, I wish I had like some kind of downward facing attack. I mean, underneath you, but not horizontally adjacent to you. Heaters. Whoop. There we go. There we go. It's like annoying. Just almost. Well, no. Just, almost as annoying as mosquitoes in real life. Almost. But nothing can touch those. Those are still a king, unfortunately. Ouch. So much damage. And throw projectiles at me. They will. Ooh, is that a good thing? I'm not sure it's a good thing. Oh, wrong button. Shit. Gotta use that, actually. That's money. I was hoping for health. But sure. See, I can probably just two-tap him. Something up top. Or spodlers, of course. There's some health. Can I hit him through the wall? I can, actually. Oh, that's actually crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh. See, I know he can hit me through the wall. Oh, 3 hits. Nice. And I got the full potion. Good. So after all that, our reward is money. Great. Oh, boy, my favorite. Yeah, I like these little extended kind of bonus areas that leads to, you know, yes, more treasure, more money. That's all well and good, but again, I don't think it affects anything. But the numbers, Alex. Ah, didn't think he'd be able to get up here. Oh, is he stuck? I think he doesn't know what to do now. I don't think I'd be able to make it. I'm like a dog chasing cars. I know what I'd do if I caught one. I know what would happen if I made it up here. There we go. Now the question is, what am I heading towards? This is getting pretty late. We need to hit probably our next save point. We're out here. Oh, a new weapon is what we're getting. That's exciting. 40 chests achievement got. That's kind of neat. This is a dragon sword. That's the last melee weapon. Cool. Dragon Tiefers. Which implies then that maybe there's a non-melee weapon to be found. So this is equal speed to the spear, but much more damage, and much more damage than our axe, of course. So it is slower, but that overheaded swing is pretty sweet. That's pretty dope, yeah. Looks less like a they call it a dragon sword. It looks less like a sword, more like a dragon claw, I suppose. Okay. So let's think about this. So yeah, that means the next ways forward are gonna have to be. Oh, wrong button. Crap, I needed that because I needed my full rage meter so I can break through that little flesh door, that flesh floor thing. We of course need to find it is the thing. It was further back. There was one further back in this area. One further back in this area, and then one in, I want to say the Sultan's palace. Well, we were already able to one-tap the spiders. Those are still 2 taps. The rage meter still builds up pretty quickly. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Oh, what? Oh, no! I can't get past you, bro. Come on. Be a bro. Come on. Leave and come back. I have to, like, exit the zone. Tell me. I was gonna say, don't be... Oh, bro. Bro, my dude. My bro, my guy. Come the fuck on, man. Come the fuck on. He, like, started to attack once and then changed his mind. Fine, that works too. Just fucking die, whatever. What the fuck ever. Death warp. Once again. That's annoying. They just fucking, like, turns into a solid object. Can't fucking deal with it. It's like, that's so fucking lame, man. Now, this is actually not where I want to be, because we want to go up. Yeah, we fought the boss. Right. Right. We went all the way to the right. Yeah, so we're actually still in the exact same spot. Oh, shit. So let's hope that guy is actually killable this time. It doesn't just turtle up. Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club? There we go. Gonna kill him fast before he decides to become an obstacle. I do like this melee weapon. I will be the first to admit it's pretty sweet. I wish we could tell her, like, hey, we killed the source of the poison. We avenged you, lady. I'm sorry you had to get got. Oh, shit. Shame when you are on a ledge, you don't get a double jump off a ledge. Shame. And I don't understand. I'm not sure I understand why. Because you are jumping all the same, and it's off of a, you know, off of a like a grounded surface. It's like an arbitrary restriction. So it's this one here. Is there anything else? Just so I'm clear, was there anything else to the right? This thing, but it's locked. There we go. I'll take one of those. That's still locked. I had to guess. Actually, I guess I can't guess. I was gonna say maybe that's gonna have the serpent key, but the idea of a locked chest having a there we go. Like you open a locked chest to have a key for another chest or another locked thing is kind of funny. There's some kind of key. Yeah. That's probably exactly it. Probably exactly it if I had to guess. Oop, oop. One way to find out. Just gotta remember where that extra ground pound spot was, but I want to say it was the palace. I love the idea of, oh, it's just a health replenisher thing, or health increaser. That's a very good health increaser. That's very good. Okay, so that was just a little bonus for funsies, just for funsies. Okay, so let's get the fuck out of here. So we know where we're going next. We know where we're going next. I'm guessing maybe the palace then, or wherever has that last like little ground pound area will probably lead us to the last area. I'm gonna guess that will lead us to, I guess that'll have the key for the serpent area, and the serpent area probably is the final boss then. Had to guess. I guess in all fairness, I'm gonna save real quick. Man, that is a huge health bar increaser. Like the first health bar like increase that we got gave us a nice little healthy juice, but juice up, but it wasn't quite this pronounced. I guess I don't need those potions. There we go. Doesn't have quite the same reach as the spear, but it's pretty good. Do I dare even touch that water? Or if I even like touch that water, if it'll just insta kill me. It's not like acid, I don't think, but games like this I get nervous. Hard to say. I was gonna say if I can get that, replenish the juice. There we go. Gets the bar going, raising the bar. Is there gonna be something cool at the end of this? Oh god. Actually, this, okay, never mind. This has final boss or final zone energy. Anything over here though? Oh come on, this just screams like something cool is here. Again, be really quick. There we go. I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, it's okay. And waltz right in. A slumbering dragon. Unexpected. He's not slumping, he's just chilling. The key disc in the chest. You help me, I will repay you. A word of honor. Hurry up, please. Is it a... Oh. That's it, really? Oh, he said the key is... Right, okay. Oh, I can just smack it. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that simple. So take this to the temple. Deal with what's happening over there. Right. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so whatever remains then, whatever remains, is going to be in that serpent area. Okay, that confirms our suspicions, and the serpent temple is the final challenge. I can appreciate when a game does that, where like it shows you where the final boss is going to be, but doesn't let you access it very early on in the game. Because that was like the second area we found. Yeah, that's just instant kill water. We found where that area was very early on, but of course can't get in there because it's locked. So I kind of like that idea of you get that little sneak peek, that little first taste that tells you there's gonna be something fancy here, but we're not gonna tell you exactly how to get to it or how to access it just yet at least. That's pretty neat. I guess that does it for this valley area. I mean, again, there might be like there was one area maybe in Jabbar's palace that had that ground pound spot, or maybe it was the Witch's Cemetery. It's one of those two. So we'll probably explore for those next time. So, but yeah, for now, that is going to do it. That is going to do it. So let's go ahead and hit a save point and wrap it up, because it is quite late. It's actually well after 2:30 a.m. in the late night hours. And then we have Teddy over on YouTube, who is getting very... He's a little bit weird. Scamming ass She-Man. He says, don't go. No, we gotta wrap it up for the night. Gotta wrap it up for the night. No, I have no idea we're getting at, Teddy. I have no idea what you're getting at, man. But otherwise, hope everyone had a nice evening. Thank you for watching. We had a number of raids tonight. Of course, our friends Timmy and Johnson and Kara rated us, and also Gloop rated us, and Jorf. So over the course of, let's see. Yeah, that was 5 raids tonight, which is crazy. Very, very generous. We had a lot of folks rate us. And I feel a little bit bad for Gloop, because Gloop didn't intend to raid us. They raided us because they tried to raid Kara at the very, very end, and the raid just kind of carried over. But still, it counts. It counts, and that means there's a lot of nice folks out there who are being very generous to us. And I do appreciate you guys a whole bunch. The plan is to get back into it tomorrow.